his dudeness and Toten Cruz.
All right, guys, good afternoon here from EVO Japan 2019 in Fukuoka, Japan. First time being in Japan, so even though I probably should be ultra jet lagged, I got a lot of energy.
It's still laggy.
Coming in on this SoulCalibur pools matches. I'm TK Breezy. This is D1. And, well, how you feeling, D1? That's what I need to know. Because I know you've been here a little longer than me. So
yeah, I've been to Japan like about 6 times already, and it, you know,
oh, dag, okay, flex.
But like, not even a weird one. I'm gonna tell you right now, like Fukuoka is my first time, so because of that, it's the same time. The first time for both of us, at least in Fukuoka. Yeah. And it's pretty dope to be here. It's a little different than Tokyo. When I go to
Tokyo,
it
looks like a weird venue.
But when it
are those people up
feels
there?
Like I'm a little bit more on the countryside. But I
think they are. They are.
It definitely is.
Those are people up there.
That we have here. And we actually
looks cool.
Have a decent amount of people too that entered for SoulCalibur 6 here at EVO.
He really said the countryside too, man. There's still like a lot of city out there.
I mean, it kind of feels like country to me, man. In comparison to Tokyo,
I feel you though, man.
Like
I feel you. Maybe when I go to Tokyo, I'll be like, you know what? He was right. That's exactly that's the tweet. Yeah. He was right.
This is exciting.
Anyway, but like, yeah, for you guys who probably recognize us from Smash Brothers, we're actually here to be casting some SoulCalibur 6 all weekend long. So I'm gonna be having a good time with this one. As far as the entrants are concerned, we have like almost about 300 players that entered this, and we have representatives from like Mexico, U.S., Singapore.
How did a Mexican get there? That is so sick. Are you fucking? I know who I'm rooting for. Are you kidding me, dude? Hella, dude, we're rooting for the Mexican guy for sure. For sure. I live in Southern California. I'm Mexican, dude. That's northern Mexico. Hell yes. We're rooting for that guy. Hell yes. Awesome. I can't believe it. That is tight, dude. Damn. There's a Mexican SoulCalibur player loose in Fukuoka, Japan.
Thank you.
Damn. I hope he's good. What character do you think he uses? Cervantes de Leon, right? Who does he use? Talon? No way.
Tomorrow, a Project Soul session,
the most Mexican guy I've ever known that played SoulCalibur played X. So maybe he plays X.
Where they're like, yo, bring back Waluigi, whatever. A lot of heads are probably bothering him to see if there's going to be a certain character like DLC. He said there's no special announcement, but you know, stay tuned to hear what.
Oh, Yoshi, that's possible.
I need him.
I like Young
Bring
Sung.
it back.
He's kind of hype.
Bring it back.
How's the volume?
I mean, I'm not
Ooh, I'm getting excited.
I mean, I still got Sung Mina, but bring it back.
You know, Japan is very good at games like this. Look, it doesn't even fit on the screen, all this dumb shit. Hey, alright, thanks.
And I think we played a little bit, and I was playing.
Thank you. All that dumb shit you said didn't even fit on the screen, you know that?
Thank you. It was like pretty early in the game, too.
Excuse me, and thanks.
Play here. Oh, yeah. You know, we've seen.
Maybe I should turn him down a little.
On the list of notes that he has right here. So you said Kamizono actually plays a little Mina.
That's a big ass list of notes. You know, some people do shit like that before they do commentary, like study and take notes and like practice. Man,
thank you.
Could you imagine that? That would suck. That would be like a, hey, there's Chris Seg.
Thank you.
Celebrity sighting.
Looking at KIT, they had like an X mirror, like that Nitty was playing. He got like third with.
I want to say that this guy standing here is Rixta, but I know what you guys are gonna say. That's hella not Rixta. Never mind. I shouldn't have even fucking said anything. I knew it. Damn, I should have gone with my instinct. There you go. Yeah, give it up. I know. Damn. I wasn't going to say anything. It looked like it could have been him. You know who that was? That was Masakarijin.
Thank you.
He's like, if there was a Japanese Markman that loves Tekken and is a pillar, it would be that guy.
I'm stoked also to see some of the characters that they decided to add to SoulCalibur, right? Like,
he looks just like Rixta.
Posting to Namco, like, yo, thank you.
Very similar.
And she's actually there.
And she's actually pretty fun to play to, or fun to watch. I don't know about my.
But not like any other Japanese guy.
Get up in there, will ya?
It's tall Rixta smile.
Thanks, Newman. Thanks EM Ridley and Kaitusian and Bin Funyo. Z-Rix. I don't like your name. Thanks. Steamy Biscuit. FW Heck and Shroomy D. Rubik's Cube Guy.
Thank you.
Totan Cruz. His dudeness. Swanky Boy. Artso, Phoenix Flamer. Riz Hall, Bullet, Animal Fries. Hans von Hugendong. And Newman. Alright, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. Happy big Valentine's Day.
Thanks.
Finna get a Billy Joel?
Why not? Thanks, Dark Spaghetti. Why not? And the OJZ. Thanks for the big tier 3. A Billy Joel. Who's Billy Joel anyway? What's his best song?
Thank you.
I think it was like Slide 3.
Remind me of the best Piano Man? How does it go?
3 or 4? I think it was 3. I think 3. She had like the umbrella that came out mad quick. I didn't get that hard into 3. So you didn't? Yeah, no.
Get up in there, will ya?
Twirl your hair for Valentine's Day, please.
Damn,
Smile.
get with the fucking program. I already done twirled my hair, dude. Someone, there was, believe it or not, there was another fucking pervert that had his clutches on his mom's purse earlier. And he already gave me money to twirl my hair, and I done already did. Check the archive before I delete it. And thanks, Lance for Life, and God Vicious, Biggie Shorty, and Flammable Bacon. Twirl your beard hair? I may never see my finger again.
When I saw what Hilda used to do to cats, and I think it was SoCalibur 4 with the full like the ring out combos from like center stage. If she comes back, I just want her to not like have that, man.
Damn, did they really tell these guys small talk? Ouch.
Okay, twirl your beard then, big man.
Damn, late to the party every time, Lance for Life? Fuck. Every time? How are you gonna be late to the party every time?
When is Jump Force?
Damn, that's rough. Hey, man. Happy Valentine's Day, Lance for Life. Don't even bother, dude. Just let's stick with you're my favorite streamer, Smile. I mean, that's rough. Did somebody call it Jump Force with a B? I like that name. Jump Force? Jump Force. It's hard to say.
We got a lot of commentators here for a lot of games if you're
but I like it.
Thank you.
Bouncing Bouncer and Alt Zero.
It's okay. We're in this together. Let's touch sticks for good luck.
Thanks.
Butt Hash, Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
I'll bring the butter, you bring the rubbers. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Man smile.
Ill?
Thank you.
You have to put an apostrophe between the I and the L, or else she's gonna say ill.
Like this year, because it's in Japan and it was easy for them to get to. I mean, even if
it's a contraction, combination of two words separated by a apostrophe. In this case, I will. Anyway, thanks Alt Zero and Amortus.
Thank you.
Stromblade. Thanks G95 Cybot and Train Express. Filled up TGV. Flying Panda, Flammable Bacon, Biggie Shorty.
It's too bad, man. I just started smoking yesterday.
Soul Silver Arrow.
Jump Force? More like Dump Force.
On the Japan side of things, so if you want to learn a new language, man.
Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? Thanks Atherin and Black Wolf MJ and Strong Black. Here. Oh damn, the chat room did not like that one. Ouch. Dude, you know the Resident Evil DLC comes out tomorrow? What time does that come out? Is it out now?
Thank you.
Are you serious? It do. It's out now? Is it really?
all in one place.
On Steam? Man, I didn't. All right, I gotta hold it in. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Thanks for sending me those V-Day beard flip pics. You're my favorite streamer. Smile.
Hey, you got it.
Thank you.
Don't forget, tier 3 subs get access to my secret, private eggplant show. And my Patreon package, or what is the word they use on Patreon?
Thank you.
There's a really funny colloquialism. I'm trying to remember it. No, it's not a perk. Maybe that's what it is. Perk, tier 3 perk or something. I don't remember what it is, but there's some good colloquialisms I could have woven into that shit. I'm tired, alright? That would have been much funnier. I'll work on my execution. I have a team of Jewish writers here. I'll get them to work all night. We'll set it up. Tomorrow I'll hit it out of the park. I promise. Alright?
I was out here like catching people who, you know, when they first
They're
got
funny.
The character, they would literally wipe their face on a controller. But of course, it does take
that, man. That's
This is gonna be good. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be good. This could not be good. It is pools after all.
Stoner's thirsty as AF tonight.
Hey, thanks Velvet7. Of course. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Everyone knows that. And all these stoners are so sexually frustrated, they got their favorite anime hentai open, and me on the other monitor.
I choose you.
Thanks, Ralph Wiggum. Open the tongue. Thanks, Velvet7 and Snoogans and Cog Rum and Obegon and Mr. Bladder and All Zero. I hope I didn't miss anyone, but if I did, I sincerely apologize and I sincerely thank you. Please, sincerely don't talk to me though. Damn, man, we got a lot of small talk here. These poor commentators. That shit is brutal, dude. You don't understand how brutal it is. It's brutal. Because you know what's going on in the chat.
I never liked you, Rip.
The chat
I'm gonna
room's
put a
just
baby
like
in you tonight.
frothing,
Turban,
right?
Mail sign, eject button.
Like, you know how I'm agitated right now? And I'm like, God, you know, that's, I know that they are feeling the way I'm feeling. I'm over here small talking with Rip, you know? It's just hard to do as a commentator when they tell you, hey, you know, they gotta reset the PS4. Oh my God, you guys remember when we had to do the Tekken World Tour on arcade cabinets? Dude, get me the gun. Forget this. When a machine had to be reset, when they were doing it on arcade cabinets, that shit was a disaster, dude. That shit was a disaster. That was like 20 minutes of small talk right there. Boom. Right there. And it would happen multiple times.
Thank you.
Button check, button check. Thanks, Moneybag Joe. Happy Valentine's Day. Yax and Zonak and Zolak, Zan, Volk.
Please spread damn beard lines so I can see your thick neck.
Hey, thanks, Air is best waifu. Damn, today everyone is a fucking gross bitch. Dude, go jerk off. Not here. Oh, fuck it. You could stay here, but don't talk to me. That's really so important, if you would just remember that. Is this a button check or what? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're doing great. I don't have a Valentine either, but the good news is, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm pretty cool. I'm my own Valentine. And then you guys, too. You guys are like a Valentine.
Thank you.
Not so much like a Valentine. But, you know, when I tell other people about streaming and, like, you know, people ask me for advice and shit, I definitely would say that I treat the stream like I would treat a date. That's for sure. You know, let me clarify that, because what I mean is, in the context of never a dull moment. Focus on that. Don't focus on anything else, though.
Thank you.
But
man, I got
Never a dull moment. You know when you're on a date with a girl that you don't really know that well, and you gotta make sure that she wants to have sex with you because you aren't exactly the best looking guy in the restaurant, right? So you gotta really make sure she is interested in you, right? So, what was I getting at here?
And I'm like, all right, man.
All right, so we're actually getting the Geralt versus, well, still waiting for the other pick. I mean, it might be Maxi. Also, she seems, or they seem to be.
It's only 9:30.
Well, seem to be really calculating something right now, or maybe some tech issues. You know, things happen.
Yeah, you know, probably making sure like headsets, like the sound of the headsets on point, because audio cues, you know, you need those.
Oh yes, I remember what I was saying. Okay, so when you're on a date, you know how like it's very important to not have awkward silence. Everyone always says that. It's very very common, right? You don't want an awkward silence, right? I think that it's not an awkward silence when you're streaming, but every second of every stream, someone is tuning in and they're looking at this guy and they're like, look at this fucking homeless looking Hagrid motherfucker. I'm out of here. And then they turn it off, right? So you only have 1 minute. 1 minute to be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Eat a dick. And I'm talking to that guy, right? And he's like, all right. And he follows, right? So, if you... Hey, keep it down.
Get my ATP body pillow.
Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day. So, what I'm saying is, if you never have a dull moment, like if you're on a date, you don't allow awkward silences as much as possible, you're fishing for more people to stick around. I can't say something funny every minute. Hell no. And I can't have elite level gameplay every minute. Not even an expert like me could, right? So, just fill in the gaps with fucking smoke and mirrors, you know? I always tell people that when they ask me for streaming advice. It's like a date. Only in that context, though. I mean, you guys are... If my date was treating me the way you guys treat me, then okay, I would treat her the way I treat you. But I ain't never going on a date with a hoe as trifling as you. Hell no. Hell no. I don't know where you've been. You're never gonna meet my mother. No offense. But hell no. No way. But you guys are alright to just hang out with. I mean, if you guys get me loose enough tonight, it's Valentine's Day. I might let you get at some of this sausage. Thanks, Meat Lips and John Conquest and Scarzy, Nick Filet, Super Bridge Troll, Dario, Eris Best Waifu, Yaks.
She was like, what? You are not running up on me.
Yeah, man, that's
Thanks.
I feel like that happens far too often. I mean, I think
23 teeth.
goes into Soul Edge, it can't be a little scary.
Thanks very much.
If everyone doesn't at least respect the fact that you got the pushback, then yeah, you can definitely throw out a long reach hitbox or critical edge him on the way in and catch him exactly like we just saw there.
Yep, and of course, you know, when it comes to like busting out the soul charge, it's a really
You guys can't tell it's a girl? Come on, dude. Obviously a girl. You guys call me a bigot, dude? You see what I mean? You guys are whack, dude. That is a girl, right? Hold on. Before I go off talking hella shit, remember earlier? Let's just double check. I think so. Most probably. Enough for me to be offended that you wouldn't think so. Grow up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's one of my favorite songs in the game.
Roger that. I ain't trying to offend anyone.
Hey cutie, you like bad boys? Because I'm bad at just about everything.
Thank you.
God, dude. That was offensive.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was so stupid. I laughed.
Keep talking dirty. My trouser snake is almost finished.
This sucks. Everyone's jerking off.
Not getting guard impacted, it just leaves him super open to get like whatever combo you want, basically. Yo, right now,
I've never. This is gross. Thanks, Max.
You know, I've never liked you, Rip.
Some candlelight and slurp, Goose Babe.
Moist Hagrid, Max Wang, Officer Spoopy, Lucky, Johnny Joestar, Munster, and I think that's it. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, lethal hit, carries to the other side.
That was nice to just like picking up right there. Off of that, there's a sign, but we got a knockdown situation here. Okay.
All right, let's.
Oh, yeah,
Permission to speak freely, okay? Permission to speak freely. I don't know what it is, but when I'm looking at this right now, it looks old. It doesn't look like a new game.
Every single time Kageru just inches forward. Tries to go for a backdoor and see. Okay. Potentially.
Watch the legs right there. Yo, Ryoku's actually getting a lot of this 2A as well. Just as a quick check. Anytime he feels like... Oh, okay.
You know?
He feels like he's about to get hit after getting blocked. He always loses that 2A.
It came out just recently.
Kageru's starting to catch on to that.
And not only that,
Kageru getting the win right there for
you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the textures or something.
That Maxi has, and it was so well displayed right there, especially with the critical edge. Just the whiff punishes from so far.
It's because it's on PS4 Amateur. Maybe you're right. I play on PC. You could be right.
Thank you.
You gotta be holding it by just like the very tip of that nunchuck, like to be getting that level of range. So yeah, that is good stuff to Kageru. But actually even better stuff to Ryo.
Of course, it's a girl.
Ryoku-san?
Did she win?
Yeah, Ryoku-san coming from France. He tried his best, but you know,
nice.
She's on point.
Get clobbered.
Well, according to our little player thing, Ryoku-san was the maxi?
Nice.
Where?
Our little player. We have a little player.
Okay, so
yeah, so
were we mixed?
I feel like I got mixed.
No, the maxi was Kageru.
All right, well, I'm getting mixed. All right,
yeah.
I'm getting mixed right now.
This audio is out of sync. Hey, there's my butt hash dealer, my ex butt hash dealer, and there's Markman.
So he has another chance. Lose side
Who's
of
this?
But yeah, man, Maxi had that range that is very very.
Thank you.
I have to say, man, it's just like you don't expect the character holding that swords and spears and axes. And stuff.
A lot of butt hash has gone through that.
Then he was getting maximum punishment.
That man right there.
Character lengths away every time he was getting or she was getting her critical edge. So yeah,
she was out here, man. Like the pressure was relentless, and I just love that. You know, whenever you deal with situations like that, when your opponent keeps on piling under pressure at some point.
Thanks, Jumba. Psycho Mantis, Taco Face, Bibel,
Thank you.
and Seasoned Imp. Thanks.
Proper timing of the break attack.
Call Mr. Wizard. Nah.
Throwing Ryoku-san off guard. It was literally a scary situation right there. I felt like at first things were pretty much even. I mean, we saw a lot of good stuff from the Ryoku-san's Geralt, but I just think the momentum, man, it just straight up took over. So great job overall.
Man.
And I'm happy that just to
I can't believe it. EVO Japan.
I was asking a lot of top players for their tier list.
I went to Japan so many times that I stopped going. When I was a kid, when I first started playing fighting games, going to Japan to play, it was like something only the most elite level players did. Like at the time, players like Alex Valle or Ricky Ortiz or Justin Wong. You know, these were players that were like the top level. The top level players were the only ones that did that. Or people who qualified for Super Battle Opera. So, I mean, there were only a few ways to get to Japan. You had to be super good, or, you know, you had to win your way there. Because at the time, we were all so broke. We were all poor kids and no sponsors existed, obviously. We could barely afford the $20 to play at the arcade, right? And so you had to win your way there, you know? And I qualified for a global tournament in 2010, right? And I remember when I was coming back from Japan, I was so choked up and emotional because I felt like I worked this whole time to get here and I'm never going to get back. How am I ever going to get back to Japan? It was already a miracle that I got here. You know? This whole time I've been playing, practicing. I got good enough to at least win something, qualify for something. I made it to Japan. I did it. But I was emotional because I knew I couldn't get back. How could I ever get back? It's impossible. And now I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to Japan, dude. I've been there all these times. It's so far. And then now that, you know, EVO Japan is happening right now, it's like, man, I should have gone. You stupid asshole. But, you know, is this the Mexican guy? Man, I should really just stop saying anything until I know the facts, right? I won't run into any more trouble if I just fucking wait and... I mean, come on, it's a safe bet. This is in Fukuoka, Japan. You know?
Like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, you know, because of, like, of course, like, depending on the matchup. And the amount of time it takes for
Thank you.
He's from New York? Oh,
this one,
shit.
this game,
He could still be... Oh.
I love it.
Yo, I'm Cuban, B! Ah, yes. Cuban B. Homage, thanks. And JoJo the Mad, Seasoned Imp. Thanks very much, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
I agree.
Thanks for being my Valentine.
The battle should be beginning very soon. And here we have it. Shanghua versus Siegfried. Siegfried actually got
Damn, aggressive.
Okay, right there. Trying to see if he can at least go.
Both these characters are good, right? Oh, wait, no. Siegfried got nerfed a lot from what I heard. He can't ring out with the low here anymore. Brutal. Excuse me. Man, I really hate patches, dude. That shit sucks. Can't even, like, you know, that's really fucked up that they can even do that, right? Could you imagine them patching something else that you bought? You bought it a certain way, you like it the way you bought it, and then they patched it after you bought it, somehow, in your house. The product you purchased, no longer as it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, tired.
Butt hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
That just sucked, though.
No hair, no beard. Take your shirt off then.
Imagine if they patched Marvel or CVS2? Question mark. Hey, that's a really cool question, but who gives a fuck? Oh, he paused. Oh, it killed. Anyway, whatever, man. Who cares? Those games were tight, dude. Those games were awesome. CVS2. Okay, so let's be honest. CVS2 got so fucking boring at the end to watch, right? It was so long, incredibly long. Everyone was doing ratio 1s, load screens everywhere, and turtling crouch fierces all day. Oh man, it was brutal. But that being said,
Thank you.
that game was awesome. CVS2. What a good game. Endlessly better than CVS1, of course, which was a 4-button game. 4-button Street Fighter where you access the middle buttons. I don't even want to talk about it.
Mierda.
Hey, thanks. In a cell.
some meter here too. He goes into soul charge. Gotta be careful.
And see, that was good this time around. You know, obviously I was talking about how people
Hey, thanks very much.
he just got the soul charge around trying to get back.
And EXI Miller, thanks for the tier 2.
Back to the wall. Wait. Yep, he went into stance. Got that.
Homage, thanks very much.
So right now, gotta watch
I
out.
don't think he's going yet.
But
Yeah,
it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely a lot of damage. Only one more hit. Oh, get off of me.
Good move right there. Yo, he was like, I definitely need that.
I think that, you know, and
Get off of me. That was double get off. He had to
obviously I don't know
that.
much,
Guarded
right?
Pac-Man would be like,
But from my perspective, I think that this game does not favor characters that are short range.
Oh my goodness.
Range is way more valuable
there it is.
in this game than I think it has been in perhaps a few of the other ones. Like, fast characters are good, but I think range is really good.
So,
What's
again,
going
guys,
on?
fast CE does some pretty good damage. Look at him rubbing his hands together. He's feeling it right now.
As he should be, man. That was actually just a great round from the end. Actually finished a different launcher combo that year. And we saw that. Actually, with a different launcher combo instead of the one that pushes people over.
Can you explain the button layout? Well, you gotta think, okay, if you think about this game, there's so much that's confusing, because this used to be an arcade game, and when it was an arcade game, it had a layout, an arcade layout, which was guard for your thumb, A for your index, B for your middle, and K for your ring finger. So it had 4 buttons that you played like that, right? And that's how everyone played on arcade stick, unless you were in some ghetto-ass laundromat or some shit, where they had a Tekken machine, and it was in a Tekken layout, which was absurd. You have the tournament on this? It was a joke. Anyway, so that's the arcade layout. And so most people who play on arcade stick play with that layout. But maybe not all people. Maybe you wouldn't even want that layout if you didn't ever play on the arcade version. So that's why I play on that layout. But the game by default comes with default A layout, I think, for a pad, which makes sense.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thanks D7NG for the sub.
Sammy, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up. Don't tell me how to drive.
Love watching you play SoulCalibur. I learned a lot from you, Aris. Going to my first SoulCalibur tournament soon. Any advice I can get? Thank you. Here's 5 420s.
Damn, man, you said a lot of shit, dude. Let me focus on the part that's important. Do you have any advice? To keep it concise, let me just say that you can expect to surprise yourself with how poorly you do and how disappointed you are with your performance. You will be surprised. You won't believe that you could lose to someone so shitty, or you won't believe that the things that you dropped. As long as you're ready for that and understand that it's a learning process, and you know, you have to be prepared to be nervous and then get used to the sensation of being nervous. As long as you're ready for that, then you'll be good to go. It's the best advice I have. Oh, and take water. And wear deodorant. And don't shake my hand if you see me. Just be like, you know, Nux. You're ready. I've told you everything you need to know, my friend. You'll be winning EVO soon enough.
Combo until the second game. So it was just like, I feel like he wasn't even ready for, or not the second game. Yeah, the second game.
No hugs.
After he started getting hit by him. By the time
unless you're a girl.
He was already too many rounds, too down.
Then we'll talk. Thanks, hashtag #hashbrown. Very nice of you.
Thanks.
You're my favorite streamer. Smile.
Hey, thanks, Matt1228. Smile. I like that. I like that message. Nice and sweet.
And Ufukoku literally had the knowledge on deck.
And it gets the chat involved.
There was a moment where Ufukoku
Well done.
like an unsafe
Thank
shift
you.
to a stance. Unsafe pressure on block.
Hashtag Hash Brown.
He came out so fast.
Thanks for
Just getting
subbing
damage
too.
on time. So,
What are you sipping on? This is my favorite flavor of Honest Tea. It's cranberry lemon flavored herbal tea. It's honest organic tea. I like it. It's good. It's tangy. It's not A1. I have an A1 in the fridge. A1 comes in a square bottle.
Versus player from NA now coming up after this. This is going to be KIM. We are winners. Winners. I think it's winners for round. Winners round 4. So round 4 of winners bracket here in pools. And
this guy,
is coming from Hong Kong.
D1.
Player from the Hong Kong region.
I don't know why. I like the guy, right? He's a good guy. I've hung out with him a few times, but I have seen this guy's nipples so many times. I don't understand it. I mean, I've seen this guy for... First of all, you have to consider a few things. He lives... I don't know where he lives. Florida or some shit. Where does he live? Wherever he lives, it's not where I live. So the chances of me even seeing his face are slim, let alone his nipples. Furthermore, right? How am I supposed to see him? Like, hey, listen.
Because
I'm recollecting.
I started telling my...
One sec. We're talking. One time, combo breaker, I saw him walk into the pool. Okay, fine. Hey, D1, what's up, man? Hey, man, I'm going to the pool. Alright, fine. One time, I'm at the ice machine. And he's there getting ice. Oh, alright. Hey, no shirt. It's cool. Then it's like, you know, I see him driving on the freeway with no shirt. Or I'm at the 7-Eleven and no shirt. And it's like, you know, I don't know. I've seen his nipples a lot of times is what I'm saying. Multiple times. And I've seen his nipples more than I've seen Mike Ross in ages. Let alone tons of other people. Gutex. Lots of people. I've seen his nipples a lot. But they're cool. I like them. And him. You know, he's one of the guys that's like, you know, he's a cool dude. I like his style. He's like, what do you call those guys that make peace between enemies? He's like one of those guys. Like, he'll, you know, hey, Smash ain't so bad, you know? He's one of those guys. Diplomat? Yeah, I guess that's we're headed in the right direction. I guess. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Nice guy.
And, you know, I love seeing the mix-ups that Grow, of course, has off the adventure stance. But talking about mix-ups, we saw Fake right there.
Thanks. Oh, let me read this shit.
Again, guys, Chrome09 is a Yoshi player. Here it is. KIM representing
the Captain Mappy. Let me read this. Telling myself be cool between matches online and our tournaments, and it helped me immensely. Thanks, Brew. Hey, yeah, you got it, man. Thanks for the donation. You know, you're not the first person to tell me that. That's weird. Because, you know, a lot of people tell me, even other streamers, they're like, man, it's hard not to talk like you. Because I watch your stream. And I can relate. That's a human nature. I mean, everyone does that. Right? So, that's interesting. And then I think about what do people say, right? Some people tell me they get written up for saying shit that I say. What was that? What did that guy say he got written up for?
I mean, from 09 again, so strong with this Yoshi, I tell you.
I forgot.
I mean, he's getting launched right now. I'll tell you that, man. That man is taking almost every launch.
Muchos Garcias.
Very sneaky low that
He got written up for saying Muchos Garcias. You know, the reason I say it like that is because when I worked at the library, this dude named Mr. Blumenthal, who was the coolest old dude, he used to say shit like that, but he wasn't kidding. He was like, all right, Muchos Garcias, and then he'd just leave. And everyone would just, like, laugh their fucking asses off. And, you know, it just, he made everyone smile. You know, he didn't give a fuck about anything. He just was there to make everyone smile, and he left. I liked it.
Immediately gets cut off.
Yeah, man. Grow in Soul Charge too is, I mean, super scary.
It's so hyped to see, man.
That guy was old.
When you get a chance to see, like,
Grix T, thanks. And, Doomwalk, Bamboom. I like that name.
Yeah, definitely up there. I mean, even if you
Jigsy, Captain Mappy, J, Hyung, K.
you gotta really, well, honestly, I feel like you almost gotta
Smile,
go
thanks.
to beat out his offensive. Otherwise, you're either gonna get guard broke or you're gonna get just trying to
Perverb, Monkey Shines.
yeah, man, seeing those opportunities where he's able to just like
Thanks,
court
everybody.
behind the opponent, and you know, like just like it's scary even looking at that like 2-way plus speed that he has with the guard break. Here it is though, switch right now from Ken I Am, opting to go over to Killick right now.
Ken I Am, that's China, right?
Get those mix-ups off of MO, but
China,
somehow
China,
Fox
China.
is already looking for the MOB, which he could definitely hop over.
I mean, I think that's the thing about stance too, man. You gotta put a little fear in your opponent's heart to believe that like whatever you're doing off the stance, he needs to respect instead of throwing out whatever their fastest normal is. Because a lot of things in this game actually are punishable while you're trying to swap into it. But for the most part, you are definitely trying to scare your opponent and give him a better option to whatever stance you're switching into. Nice dart impact. Yep, getting pushed against
Whoa.
right here. Good job.
Damn, you can do some cool shit in this game. But you can also do some uncool shit. How is the latest version of the game? I haven't heard too many bad things. That shit's getting crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, he fucked it up. Oh, God. Anyway. Hey, who's this American guy? Chromeo Knight? Who is this guy? Any lore on him? Where's he from?
Thank you.
Excuse me. He's from Long Island? Damn. Sick.
Thank you.
I like the idea, and that again, man. If you see that first class of ATP exit out, you gotta respect the rest of that.
Nice. Damn. Long Island. What? I didn't even get to look at him. What's he look like? Oh, that's him? Wait a minute. Who knows which one's him? Let's not even go there, right? It's unknown which one is him. You can't tell just by looking at him, that's for sure. Am I right, everybody?
Thank you.
Like he played the character himself. Yeah.
Mm.
Like, yeah, you know, I've been in the lab a little bit. I've been in the lab a little
Nice.
bit. I know about this. I know about
Nice move.
Hey, sorry I haven't talked to you for a while. Forever. Thanks for streaming.
Thanks.
All right, so that was killing.
Chubster and Saint Ephemeral
As I said, we are in
and Zaojin and Futas are gay. Thanks. Archie's JP and Grix T and Delta Red. Thanks, everybody.
All I saw was just like, you can't play. Whenever you saw Ken I Am try to press a button, it's like, you really trying to press a button? Let me net all these CHs. I'm going to just get counter hits on you, man. But coming up next, we're going to be having Ismash SBD
Thank you.
from Hong Kong. Versus,
Jonathan Charles,
so
thanks.
It's going to be a Hong Kong versus Japan battle coming up after this.
Thank you.
Also a little bit of
Alright.
anime,
Thanks, guys.
not
Locura.
respecting, you know, not Joe
Thanks
Star
very
name,
much. Happy Valentine's
just
Day.
Joe Star name.
It's still, the night is young. I might still let you have sex with
I've
me.
never seen any of that. Oh, so I'm not. I could
But I'm not gonna just go and like tell you, yeah, what kind of a girl would I be?
You know.
I mean, you don't have to.
You
don't
know.
have to watch every anime to be a true weeb, but I
Just
know
be
that-
cool.
I remember I told you I played
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. A lot of people tell me that they copy the things that I say. And then, you know, I imagine the things that they would copyright, but that's not one that I would imagine. But hey, man, whatever helps. The funny thing is, I started telling myself to be cool when I was really young and I had just started driving. I was afraid of cops, right? And so I thought about it, you know, because I liked Cops, but I was also a big fan of the show Cops, and I just started driving cars, and the cars that I liked were kind of jank goon mobiles, so I always felt like I was gonna get busted hard, right? And I did almost one time because, you know, I got pulled over and I thought, okay, let me make sure I get my stuff. This is really young. I mean, I'm 15. I just got my license. I'm like, let me get my stuff. You know, like my driver's license and registration. And the cop pulled his gun out. And I pooped. Clean. Like, just like that. And, you know, hands in the air, everything. He put it away, and he told me, don't ever, now I'm telling you, don't ever reach for anything when you're getting pulled over and the cops walking up. Because they're just going to assume it's a gun, and they're going to kill you. That's it. And they're going to be 100% within their rights. They're going to kill you, and that's it. End the story. See ya on the news. Kid, shouldn't have gone for that registration. Just like that. So, now, ever since then, I've done some extra research. And let me tell you, the best strat, this is the strat that hooks you up right off the get-go. The cop doesn't know you, doesn't know anything about you but what he sees, right? You get pulled over, day or night, you roll down your window and you put your hands out the window. Not on the wheel. Out the window. All the way out. Both of them. And when he walks up, one time, most of the time they've immediately appreciated it. And one time, the guy walked up talking shit and he was like, you look pretty silly doing that. And I said, you know, I just want to make sure that you feel safe, officer. And he immediately was loosened up after that. He immediately was loosened up. And he was cool. Anyway, there's no reason not to put your hands out. Definitely.
I can see the monitor on our program monitor. So
but I mean, it depends, you know, on the scenario.
Also leaving the stage?
Wait, leaving the stage. Come back.
Wait, you got
Oh, I used to get pulled over a ton because of the cars that I drove. So, okay, if you can imagine that at this time in my life, to make money, I had to sell cars, right? So I would go to an auction, I would bid on a car, buy it, and then it would be an unregistered goon car. We're talking about a car that looks like a cop car with everything fucking scratched off on the doors and a bunch of holes all over it. And I'm driving with no plates down the freeway trying to get from this auction, which is miles away from my house, to my house. So you can imagine I'm going to get pulled over like crazy, dude. I got pulled over so many times, you have no idea. I mean, endless. Endless. I had to come up with strategies because it was happening so much. I must have owned 50 cars or something in my life. Or more. I don't know. So, it's happened many, many, many times. Tons of times. I've been pulled over many times. Of course, no trouble. I never even got a fix-it ticket, which they could have done. Many times. Half those cars were falling apart on the way home. Like crazy. I didn't even used to fix the cars. I didn't even used to wash the cars. Because I've never really been too into... These are dainty princess hands. They've never worked a day in their life. I mean, I changed a tire or two, but, you know, hell no. I didn't even want to wash that shit. So I would get the good ones. The real bangers. The ones... Oh my god. Some of the shit that I got offered was absurd.
Yeah, that was a quick break attack right there. It's like, I was surprised he actually went for that. Quick 2-8 for the check. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I've been pulled over a lot, but...
It's too bad, man. I just stopped smoking yesterday.
This is very romantic, but you still need to take breaks. Hey, Migo.
Hey, Mingo. Thanks, dude. That's a good point.
Favorite underwear set in SC6? Mine soon, Mina.
Thanks, M. Ballas. And thanks, Valentine Thrombosis. Good point. I'm going to take a break soon. KB, thanks. Lil Whatever. And Locura. Thanks for the subs and generosity.
It's too bad, man. I just stopped smoking yesterday.
About time I pay you back for all your tech Ken tips. Thanks, Aris.
That's nice of you, man. Thanks, Digital14.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Damn, mixed up? Hey, what's that guy's name that's a hella good Astroth player? He's like a white dude who's got like a weird beard. What's that guy's name? Maybe he's not white. He's from the US. Klob. Yeah, that's him. I was watching that guy play, and I was thinking to myself, this guy is hella good, right? Man, I love this guy's style. And then, I saw him, and he had like a beard. I was like, you know, this guy looks so familiar. And it turns out that I met that guy without knowing. I played that guy in SoulCalibur 2, and he must have been like, couldn't have been more than 14 or 15 or something at the time. I don't know. He looked like a kid compared to now. So he grew up and he got good. That's cool. That was him. I knew it. Well, I mean, I didn't knew it, but... Well, I mean, I didn't know it. Whatever, don't worry about that part. Worry about the... he looked familiar. And then I remembered. It was that final round. Where's he from? It was that final round where I met him. He's from Florida? Makes sense.
There we go. That's the mix-up right there. If you go for the I guess 2AB for that break attack, and then you start mixing it up with your regular break attack, then you go for the mid-level.
Damn, the audio's been a little jank. Break time? Should I take it now? I was waiting for the end of the match. Let me see what's next.
Nice, got the sidewalk too right there.
Did you see how much damage that launcher did?
Thank you.
He didn't even have to get the follow-up.
That was like
I just remembered it's Black History Month. Shoutouts to all my Negans.
Listen, dude. I know that you're black, okay? But other people may not know that. They might not know that. So, let me ask you to clean it up, okay? You're black, right? I think he's black. I'm pretty sure. I've met him. Anyway, look.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter. The point is, let's keep it clean. And, you know, thanks. DJ Bustinut. Thanks, Digit. And Mora. Thanks, man.
Sammy, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up.
Rekka Horizon.
Shout out to my Wiegans.
Hey, Newman, thanks. Digital 14, M Balls, and Super Rob. Thanks. Man, what is taking Negan so long? Damn, dude. This this guy's not wearing any pants, dude. This game, you know, they didn't have to do all this stuff, dude. Why didn't they just make it simple? You know? Keep it real simple. Look at all this shit going on here. It's no wonder there's all these bugs. Why you gotta stuff all this, you know, all these features into one game? That shit's dope, though. Well, I mean, I get what you mean, John Nitty. You might really love it, right? But one thing I've learned about being on board the Tekken roller coaster all these years, we went from fucking, you know, regular Tekken to, like, the most complex Tekken ever with so much depth, and it's absurd. Endless ceiling of skill. Absurd. And I knew what it was like being there. And then we went down to Tekken 7 where it was simplified. And I can tell you, being in both places, that even if you love the complex part of the game, it's lonely there. It's lonely by yourself. Just you and Bronson playing Tekken Tag 2. Nobody gives a fuck about the game. Everyone hates it. Too complicated for everyone. You know, except for just you and Bronson. And a few others. It's too lonely. You see what I mean? So, sometimes you have to sacrifice that for having more people to play with. And more people that care. You know? Because it feels good when people care. Feels great. You know? It does. You know, in a way, a lot of people talk a lot of shit about, you know, Tekken 7 only having 7K as a prize. But doesn't that make you feel good, though? Because, like, all these people are hype about it and care about it, and more than ever, by a million times, and it's for 7K. In a way, it kind of makes me feel a little good. It wouldn't make me feel good if I was competing for it. And it shouldn't make you feel bad either, because you ain't fucking competing for it. But, you know, from my perspective, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like it's not fake. It's not bought. I shouldn't say the word fake, because it's very real. But it's not bought with money. It's earned excitement for a really cool product. No one plays FGs for money. Yeah, I didn't say that. I said, see, what I'm trying to focus on is how much people care. You know? Like,
feels good, Monica's smile.
People care about Street Fighter, right? People care about other games. But if someone plays a game for a lot of money, it really adds a level of care to it. You see? It's like a manufactured way of getting people to care. Or more people. You guys are such entertaining company as a Valentine's Day date. I'm forgetting to take a break. Styles, thanks. Constant Reader, Chewy, Eastside Eli, Remnant, The Darren, and Epic Fat Panda. I just might let you guys have sex with me after all. Alright, chat room, let me take a break.
Thank you.
Hey, Lessa Morai, thanks for the subscription. I'm gonna take a break, alright? Maya Shirt, listen to these cool tunes. 5 minutes, maybe 6, who knows? At the end, we'll meet again.
What's up, everyone? My name is Mark, man. I'm here.
And I am the Abide Play.
Let them know.
No.
But where are we? We have been magically whisked away to this magical island of Japan, and we're in Kyushu. We're in Fukuoka right now.
Yeah. It's my first time.
It's kind of exciting. Your first time in Japan as well.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm excited because we're here for a new title. We're here for a game that has not yet been at EVO or at an EVO event. This is SoulCalibur 6.
Thanks.
So we are going to find out, of course. A lot of the local players from Japan, but also from Korea.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. But man, you guys are in for a treat. Not only do we have a world stage of players from all over the place, but we also have a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming up. I know even the developers here. So Okubo-san, the Bandai Namco team, the Namcops, they're over here. I'm excited to see you. I mean, they're going to even do a panel here this weekend, or like a Q&A session with a lot of the community. So I'm excited to see what comes out of that, because I know a lot of the community has been talking to, about the balance, about certain things, about what's coming up next, because I mean, there's still that season pass, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm excited. I mean, we just got 2B, like, what was it? Maybe a month and a half ago?
A little bit longer than a month and a half, I believe.
I haven't been paying attention, but I have been paying attention to swords and souls clanging. I'm looking forward to the matches.
I'm sure you've been paying attention to a lot of the Fighting Tuesdays that'll showcase a lot of these Japanese players.
I've been to a lot of the Fighting Tuesdays, and of course, I'm always a fan of NLBC, watching all the action there. Actually, a lot of love and shout-outs to the crew there that is holding it down, everyone from the Jersey, New York, tri-state area.
Yeah, Linkor is saying all those guys up there. Ramon, the Cassandra player?
Yeah. Always getting frustrated with Ivy.
My sword.
Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna of course see how these matches play out. We've seen a lot of character variety so far, more than I expected. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what kind of characters and what kind of matchups we're gonna see.
It is fresh off the new patch, right? Yeah. So like a lot of people have still been experimenting. Experimenting is not something that like finishes over in a day after a patch comes out, right? Like obviously the patches come out well enough before this event, but experimenting still happens for a while. So of course you're going to see a lot of people, or you're going to see a lot of those character loyalists. I feel like Japan has always been a area in fighting games that has always had a lot of character variety, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I feel like they have fun with the game. I mean, they I think we were talking about, I mean, even with the SoulCalibur 5 days, this nation, they like to play online. They grind it out online, just because there's no arcade release for the title, right?
Yeah.
So everyone here has used to each other. They play net play, not even, within Japan. They have, like, country battles. Like, just recently, I believe, Singapore and Hong Kong, Singapore and
Poof, I'm back.
Country battles with you to find out which.
Hey, it's Markman.
Have the most dominant players.
It's a really hard sell, actually, because so you're talking about how they mostly do stuff online.
What did I miss?
It's very true. When I mentioned Fighting Tuesdays earlier, Fighting Tuesdays is one of the only offline.
Is this guy's name Ebonic Plague?
Not just like like Tokyo. No. Like the whole place. They do 90% of stuff
Thank
online,
you.
and they can do so because the infrastructure is really good. And the
Thank you.
Soji Love and Septics. Hey Carl and Mexican Doinkster.
Thank you.
Kinserve Bot. Thanks everybody. Fat Panda. Lessa Morai.
Thank you.
Spatula and Jedi Nate. Thanks everybody.
That would make a lot of different fighting
Man, you know Mark, man?
But mostly the fighting games.
That guy, he's the
You
best.
probably get it.
You know, I don't even know where I'd be if it wasn't for Mark, man.
If you weren't in a meeting every 12 seconds, I get it. No, I get it.
Who knows?
But, we talked a lot about Japan. You mentioned Singapore in passing. Singapore is another incredibly strong region for SoulCalibur in particular. They have been since
For sure.
They've been very, very strong, right? So they're actually one of the favorites to
Important humans.
Take it over Japan. Some Singaporean players.
Well, it will be interesting. Obviously the Singapore players roll deep. The Singaporeans was not able to, take the title.
Markman is shaped like a Skittle.
We'll see.
Man,
Thank you.
I wish that was shaped like a funnier joke.
Thank you.
That would have been really good.
Some of them that may not be the
Thank you.
Hey, thanks Death by Guava and Papa Wolfie, Kev and Spatula. Thanks. Hey, reshape that joke a little bit, will ya? Shape it into something funnier.
The attendance for SoulCalibur was really, really strong.
One of the bigger tournaments here at EVO Japan 2019. But aside from Singapore, which we talked about, I mean, everyone in Japan by default, there's EVO players from Europe.
Thank you.
France, yeah.
Sent some of their
That dude is wearing a PS2 jean jacket.
French players players.
Yeah.
But,
You got a problem with that?
To be a very strong region, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing
He also has
to be able to do
Sony PlayStation shoes,
Thanks.
and I'm pretty sure they light up.
Thanks, Aris.
And you know, this guy has had some of the most attractive girlfriends. How the hell? He's got the moves, man. He's got the moves. PS2 jacket. I gotta get a PS2 jacket. Let me get a PS2 jacket. Let me get a Sega Genesis pair of pants. Let me get an Atari Jaguar hat. And I'll be in. I wouldn't be sitting here with you on Valentine's Day. Hell no. You know, I wouldn't go talking so much shit about that PS2 jacket. That thing's, you know, it's put in work. Trust me. Dreamcast underwear? Yeah. Hey, Kishuna, thanks. Smooth Stools, Death by Guava, Papa Wolfie, and O Snake or whatever. Thanks.
I'm just gonna assume.
I will assume, but we'll let the tournament directors let us know eventually. But man, I'm excited. You know, this is the first EVO Japan in Fukuoka, and looking at the venue, this is a lot bigger than what we had in Tokyo last year.
Nice.
I mean, a bit further, of course, from the Tokyo or the crowded Tokyo area.
I wonder how it is. Like,
you know, the players have been traveling. There are a lot of players here.
I want to get a review of EVO Japan post-mortem, but we haven't even watched it yet. Does your mom pressure you into marriage? No. But I think she wants me to have kids, even though she accepts that I don't want to. But no. I think that both of my parents have done a very good job of making me feel like they're proud of me my entire life. I can give them credit for that, both of them. Even where in places where my dad is kind of whack, one thing I could tell them both for sure is they always made me feel like for sure they were, even when I was a piece of shit. I mean, who's to say I'm not one now, right? But even when I was a real bum, you know, EBT, real schmuck, even then I felt like they were both like really proud of me.
Thank you.
You know? So I'm sure that I'm sure that had plenty of negative effect, but that's not me. Oh, it's back. Did my stream go down? No, right? There's no sound? There's no sound. My stream didn't go down, but their stream,
Thank you.
Oh,
Sure if this is a button check or what.
we're back.
They're smiling a bit too much for my taste. But
We're back, Smile. Less DOS, Dross, thanks. The Ham Hub and Jock, thanks very much. I forgot what I was talking about.
To the point where I'm going to advise you maybe not to go to a Twitter account.
Oh, am I going to see the hot listen with Chess Maxi?
You're definitely going to see some Maxi
What's
stuff
her Twitter?
Oh, about my parents.
I don't mind. I like
Oh, yeah, about being proud of me. Yeah, and because of that, they never really, or not because of that, but I guess a part of that was that they never really pressured me too much to do anything. And obviously that probably had negative results. But I didn't get pressured too much. You know,
Thank you.
get through school, which I didn't do a very good job of, and then ended up doing a good job of. You know, just don't get arrested. Don't break any bones. Don't break other people's bones. Or other people's stuff. Or our stuff. You could break your own stuff, but we're not going to pay for it. You know.
We are now at the character select screen. Choose your soul. So much as you mentioned Kageru, looks like the as well.
Someone said she looks like a principal. That is hilarious. That is so funny, dude. I'll give it up. He looks like a principal, dude.
Thank you.
She hella looks like a principal, dude.
Thank you.
She looks like a principal in a cartoon, too. They're like cartoon earrings. That's good. Nice. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Nice. Hey, you guys are pretty funny. I might let you have sex with me yet.
Hey, what are you looking at?
What's better, goat cheese milfs or cheddar cheese milfs?
Damn, that's a fucking stupid... I mean, come on, dude. They're both good. How you gonna... Uh-oh. How you gonna pick between goat and cheddar, dude? Come on. I got like 4 types of cheese in my fridge. I bought a cheese grater. You know, I used to buy grated cheese, but they put stuff in the grated cheese so that it won't stick together. They put some fucked up shit in there, cultures or something, to keep it separated. I don't want that. You know? I don't want that additive.
Thank you.
So, I bought a cheese grater. I done been grating my own shit. By hand. Hand grating it. It's better that way anyway. I like it better. It's a little more work. Whatever.
It's crazy too. I mean, considering how good Mitsurugi is,
I also got a pepper grinder. Hey Ricksta, thanks man. Aren't you in Japan? Awesome. I hope you're having a lot of fun with everyone too.
I feel like at this point almost everyone has a pocket.
I'm so sad about, I don't want to talk about it too much, but isn't it incredibly heartbreaking that BKC passed away? It's unbelievable to me. I don't know the details, but it's unbelievable to me that that guy passed away. I mean, he's like my age, you know, or he was my age, and he was such a like pivotal part of my image of Japan. When I think of Japan, when I think of walking down the stairs at Sugamo Arcade, it's like his face is so tied to that memory. So it's very heartbreaking, you know. Yeah. But you know, he's backdashing in the golden arcade in the sky. That's for sure.
Yeah, or even just not even moving to counteract the dash in. Here we go. Again, this time a slight backdash.
I like that from
you know the important thing. You gotta focus on the good stuff.
Goes for the launch right into the critical edge.
That's the key. Focus on the good. Think about your chances. They're getting better. Getting me in the sack. Usually that's reserved for tier 3 subs. Speaking of, I pre-ordered that scorpion flavored butt plug.
Slow and steady, but able to pull it off there. You know, even though it was close to
that one ain't gonna be easy.
Kageru pulling it off here.
And I think they're probably debating whether or not they go to stage pick. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
because one of the rules for it is that they have to do the random stage select.
That principal one was a pretty good one. She's chewing gum too. That's pretty good. I like that. I like her style. She doesn't look nervous, but that gesture made it seem like she was nervous.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so
we're gonna see the same characters.
And I mean that's fine.
This is tight, dude. Watch the DOA stream? Are you kidding?
Yeah, I mean, in patch titles, especially
is that a joke?
Versions of SoulCalibur, they'd be like, "Oh, we can't play on that one. Can't play on that one unless you want to play underwater."
Yeah. All right, this is a stage I like a lot because there's actually a really large mid.
How appropriate.
Aris, did your dad put on rain tires today? Azuma zoom zoom.
Hey, thanks William. And thanks Seth TBD. Thanks again Rick Steezy. Appreciate it.
Let it happen. Oh, nice duck. Didn't get the crouch to be in time though.
I mean, that shows the awareness from Itaru, right? So that at least either she's reacting.
Thank you.
Definitely knew nice with the counter hit. There's the low.
Matty Morrow.
That kind of plays into the mentality of
Thanks.
the player as well. Like, you know, that.
Get up in there, will ya?
Will you go for it again? Because you didn't get launched.
I don't really want to watch DOA.
But at least their idea is there. Maybe you want to test the opponent.
Look,
We'll see.
haven't you heard of that saying? If you don't have anything nice to say, don't, how's it go?
Oh, but that's a break attack right there of Yari.
Damn.
Even if that didn't ring out, she was dead.
Yeah, and one of the great things, I mean, if you know that your opponent is going to leave that kind of opening, it's going to be it. There we go. There's a follow-up here. Another lethal hit. And he's going to get a full follow-up.
Give me a link.
Yeah, wow.
What's the link?
And this is a bad position to be in, too, because this could easily be a ring out.
Yeah, Maxi doesn't have a lot of those easy launchers, though, is the thing. So,
Am I getting baited?
Yeah, not easy launch without risk. I mean, he's going to have to take a big risk to go for it. But, man, Kageru looking really good right now. One round away from sending Itaru.
Alright, never mind. I'm getting baited. I ain't watching no DOA. That's just asking for trouble, dude. I don't want any trouble, man. Why don't you leave those DOA players alone, huh? Let them enjoy their game. You know? What if Alex Vaya is watching, dude? He's gonna be disappointed in me.
Common options are for a lot of reversal edge options.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, that's where it really gets. Oh my God, what a whip punish!
Whip punish off the stance, K.
We got past critical edges over here.
It's about to be even right now in terms of life.
Yeah. But there's a lot of meter.
Oh,
there
but
is
there's
a lot
the
of
soul
meter.
charge. Get off me. Okay, he's got another bar, but there's a break attack auto GI.
Oh.
He's not dead.
That's low high.
Well, it's over.
Damn, the principal won.
She immediately soul charged and just turned up.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
nice.
she's saving it for finals.
Well, yeah, because remember the first match?
Yeah.
There was 0 meter used.
Very, like, yeah. No
The principal lost? Why was she clapping?
You were missing out big time, dude.
Not even the soul charge.
On what? Alright, give me the damn win. You guys are peer pressuring me. I hate that. Why you guys gotta always be peer pressuring? Oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Is this? What is this?
Because a lot of characters, you know, have more, I guess, different properties.
Is this for real?
Allow them to either get in or play their style.
Is it frozen?
Defensively or offensively, it really depends.
What am I looking at?
If you want to like talk about that, actually, some of the characters.
そうですね。すごいですね。すごいですね。
露出だけが全てじゃないんですよね。そうなんですよね。
さすが大人ですね。
大人になってくるとね。はい。してるエロさっていうのがありますからね。
What? What am I looking at? Valentine's Day? Sugoi, dude. Sugoi. You know what Sugoi means? I think it means like great, like awesome. Sugoi. Oh my God! What's going on over here? Sugoi! Hey, that's Hameko-san.
格闘ゲーム的にやっぱり今もあったんですけど、やっぱ投げ技のやられモーションっていうのは 3D 格闘ゲームは絶対こだわってるはずなんで、そこを見たいですよね。投げキャラいきます。はい。投げキャラと女性キャラクターを戦わせるっていうのは、古来から伝わる秘伝の技ですから。誰もやってます。出たからどうしましょうね。バースかマリポーサなんですけど。はい。どっちがいいですか。ああ、マリポーサ両方しといた方が安全ですよね。
La Mariposa? Who's La Mariposa? I've never heard of that guy.
じゃあ行きましょう。バーも相当なマッシブな体になってますから。バースね。
Oh, Voldo player? Alright. Hey, that's great. Nice job getting me fucking mesmerized by titties. Look, if I wanted to get mesmerized by titties, I'd watch Velvet 7. Alright? I'm trying to get mesmerized by Voldo.
Thank you.
Sophie specifically, you're going to see a lot of like, well, depending on the Sophie player, I should
Oh, it's a button check.
Before I say this, depending on the Sophie
Hey,
player,
thanks, Kano, whatever. Casanova Creamer. Thanks. And thanks, Pawn Toko and Mike and Awards, Thunderhawk. Thanks very much, guys. very nice of you. I appreciate it. I thought DOA turned down the boob stuff. I think they did at first, and then they got a negative backlash. So then they turned it up a little, but I don't think they turned it up as much as it ever was before.
Because this is a button check, we're probably not getting the stage. So we may get those walls you seek. There's no walls on this stage, so I'm sure you hate it.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a wall.
Stage? I feel like
I actually do. I do hate this. It's too big. Yeah.
No walls,
Not a fan.
too big,
Not
not a fan. All right, but on the other side, it looks like
They turned it up a lot? Oh yeah, they turned it up a lot. But not as much as they were before, right? The titties in this game were outrageous before. Like they were just totally perverse. You know these oh my gosh. Are you guys watching the DOA stream right now, dude? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, y'all are gonna see it because, like,
I don't know. I mean, maybe the crowd is young, but I don't know if they remember.
Better. Damn. Oh my god. Did you see where it's frozen right now, dude?
Thank you.
Even I forgot. That's how old I am.
Oh, it moved.
You know, I've never liked you, Rip.
You really
Are they
watch
doing
without
this on
saying
purpose?
howdy?
Are they doing this on purpose?
いやでもこれボスが祈り通じて
They are.
素早くやってくれたじゃないですか。全く何を言ってる。いやありがたいですよ。
ちょっとこれ大丈夫なんですかこれ。
この後は俺もうでき G チューンさんのパソコンを買ってその目で確かめてくれと。
確かめないとこれ。いやもうすごいな。
ギリギリ攻めますね。はいはいはいちょっと勘弁してください。汗がやばいですね。かなり汗かいてます。
もうだって私たち前のめりすぎてどんどんプロデューサーがステージの脇に詰められて落ちそうになっちゃってる。いろんな意味で本当にギリギリなんですよね。
いや危ない危ない危ない。ということで、はい。
What are they saying?
はいじゃあこれぐらい。
タイムアップでいただきました。
物言い入りました。タイムアップです。
ちゃんとみんなの祈りが通じて投げてくれる。
What is he reading?
ありがたいことです。
いや本当に汗かいたわ。
ということでいろいろこう見せていただいたわけですけれども、そのなんでしょう明確にやはり前回からデッドアライブ5から変わっているというのはリアリティを追求した物理演算の部分であるとかそういうところからその美っていうところを追求していると。
Thank you.
That was weird.
He's not a character that like really he does push you to the wall.
Yeah, and he pushes,
like that,
but it's like more of like a he'll spike you down kind of.
That was weird.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's great. You know, there's a lot of moves that he has.
I thought it froze there, but they stopped it there. That was weird. Why would they do that? So perverse. Damn, this guy's unlocking achievements? Unlock that shit. Hell yeah. That's safe. Punish this. Okay, I guess it could have been worse. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. Almost. Ouch, that could hurt. Uh-oh, dangerous. Not enough. Oh, ooh. Oh. Alright, not bad. I like his style. Or maybe, perhaps her, we haven't seen. Weasel. This is a Japanese player, huh? Oh, no, it's Jizen. Alright, Jizen versus Weasel. Jizen's from Japan, Weasel's from Korea. Oh, Gay Perry. Okazumi. This game is tight, dude. This game's tight. It's just that the online is so fucking low quality. I miss playing Valdo. This version of Valdo is really fun. They did a great job. He's so fun. Did you see what he just did? That was sick. Man, they really fucking blew the online features though, man. You can't make a lobby and invite people with a title without having to invite them? Can't I just title it and be like, hey, find my lobby. This is the title. I don't want to have to invite everyone. Think I want to invite everyone? It's so hard to stream that game and enjoy it. Whoa. Oh, walk right into it. You know, when I stream games, it's very important that I enjoy the experience so that the people that watch me can enjoy it. You know, nobody wants to watch someone that's unhappy, even if you think you do. Even if you think you do, you don't.
I'm surprised, you know, that Sophie went into
So,
yeah, so like a lot of the time when you
I mean, maybe you do, but I don't want to be unhappy. You know, I want to be happy. This game, streaming this game makes me displeased because the culture of the online is not, it's either they're gonna rage quit or they're gonna quit mid-match, pull the plug, or they're gonna behave like a bitch, you know, like misbehave, BMs.
Happy Valentine's, babe. The bed is ready.
Hey, thanks, Lights. Happy Valentine's, babe. And Orphan House, and City Slicker, Strout, Soul of Nujabes. Thanks, everybody. Pontoko. What was I saying?
Oh, in the reversal edge. I like it, but didn't hold it down. Probably would have worked out that way.
Okay, but there it was from Weasel. Yeah, using the opportunity that
EVO got banned? No way.
I like what I'm seeing here, but look at that. Very, very solid play. Able to close it out there. And again, Weasel was at 4 straight rounds now?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
No.
It just went down. Getting banned looks different, you schmucks. It says, oops, sorry, there's nothing there, or like some shit like that. Oops, sorry, there's nothing there. It says some shit like that when you get banned. Trust me, I know. What the fuck? The sound turned off.
Yellow guard bar flashing. Yeah, you can see that he's going for that guard break.
Oh, he went for the big move there. He was going for the free counter and was unable to get it. Wow.
Thank you.
Interesting option there. Probably didn't know he was going to hit the floor, but look at that. Finally gets around.
Got the mid launcher, and that's going to do it.
Tied up here. Nice.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people are very susceptible to mids right when they're about to die because, of course, you're looking for the low, right? They're quick. They do jump up.
Thank you.
That was sick.
Oh, a great option there right after the break attack, probably knowing that he was going to go for it again. Here's the follow-up here.
Yeah, K.
It's low damage, though.
Okay, go whip punish again. You were talking.
Damn, the sound. Command grab.
Yeah, and you know that move itself covers like a lot of range and also has, you know, like a little.
Thanks for hanging out on Valentine's Day.
Okay, here we go. Pops in. Let's see. Get some damage. Let's go into the wall. Oh my gosh!
It wasn't just frame, so it's okay for Jinzen.
Yeah, changing the recovery, of course, if you land the just frame version, leads to insane amounts of damage. Even the older patches, oh man, I wish I had that. So we did the full
EVO 2 got shut down, LMAO. Hey, shut up, bitch. And happy Valentine's Day. Totally Not Ray and Blue Dream, all my guest. Thanks very much.
A feeling like, you know, I have this, I have it in the bag, I can catch up. But weaseling his way out with that victory, those
Thank you.
Nice Valdo.
I like what I'm seeing.
I wonder how much Weasel gets that joke. Like, I wonder how many times like he hears that.
Or if at all.
Yeah.
If at all, you need more cornballs in your life. Let me know. You want dad jokes? Talk to me.
Does that work? I don't know.
I don't know.
Smile.
I don't know the sentence.
Thanks, Sharpshooter. Smile.
Remember, he is
Happy Valentine's Day.
It wasn't the longest flight to get here compared to some people.
Thank you.
It was still a longer flight.
It actually might have been a shorter flight from.
Thanks, Sabin Saitama.
I think so.
Thanks for the sub.
And that was about an hour.
Yeah, it's shorter,
Man,
so it's an hour and a half from Tokyo.
Japan is such a cool place. I bet you Fukuoka was fucking awesome. Is awesome.
Yeah, he's not walking home either.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right, looks like, we're going to have a...
it's Kamizono!
Kamizono versus Toyomaru.
Oh, Toyomaru? Okay, all right, so Kamizono...
excuse me.
You mentioned him earlier, right? Fighting Tuesday.
Fighting Tuesday,
you want to give a little bit more information?
You know, in Fighting Tuesdays, you know, there's always a rivalry between a lot of the local players. Fighting Tuesday, of course, being mainly the Tokyo players. Kamizono, a very old school...
Do you guys know about Fighting Tuesday?
We probably saw him...
If you're in here and you don't know about Fighting Tuesday,
old Mad Cats events.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
You might like it.
Well.
Fighting Tuesday is Junior and maybe other people's version of Wednesday Night Fights. The good news is that the players are so good. Very good players go there for multiple games. Nobi, plenty of good Tekken players. Yu lots of Tanukana. They've done tons of money match, not money match, like high stakes matches and shit. They have some system. The bad thing about it is that it's overnight for me because it's in Japan. So, you know, I host them a lot, but excuse me, I can never watch it.
Try and make it a habit if
Uh-oh.
you're a player to ask them to desync it for you. If not, you know, like make sure to mention it to somebody else. Or what you can do is leave it up on this screen.
Almost a sneeze. That was close.
Where you see how many Bluetooth devices are on there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the second somebody sees that, they're just...
That was close.
Like, oh, I gotta
wow. It's still close.
But yeah, so Kamizono, you were talking about his exhibition.
No way.
Right?
I'll have to delete the whole archive if I sneeze. That's why I deleted the San Andreas archive.
I'm one of them, right? Kayane has a very...
I made it.
She grew up with the game. She like from being a kid to where she
thanks,
was now,
Ijonah
that game
and Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
So like to put it into perspective, Kamizono.
Hey Mike, what's up, dude?
The fact that he was to beat somebody that
Cursed
has such
sneezes.
a legacy, who is considered to be so strong between many different of these
I
games.
wonder what caused that.
That has to speak the volumes.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So Kamizono,
Sensitive Say Jam.
he's gonna show you all something. I'll tell you that.
I hope so. I hope we're not hyping up for nothing.
Yeah, right. He's just having a really bad day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lucas G Music.
Most of the people
Thank you.
They actually play on pad.
Fighting Tuesday is pretty good if you're up in the middle of the night and you like fighting games. Or if you live on that side of the earth. Hey, Smalley, thanks. And Fogatan and BB King. Thanks.
All right, guys, I have to be back. I have a quick meeting I have to attend to. We're gonna tag in.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
Thank you.
Markman bounced. Meeting I have to attend to.
Thank you.
Meeting I have to attend to, huh? How long is this break? They took the timer out. They took the timer away. No timer?
What are you looking at?
Kiss smile skeptical.
Hey, thanks, Matt1228. Thanks, man. Kiss smile skeptical. Why in that order? Let me get the skeptical first, then the kiss. No, let me get the skeptical, then the smile, then the kiss. You got it all wrong. And also, not from you.
Thank you.
We don't smooch our homies here, contrary to what some people are named.
Man, welcome back to EVO Japan. It is a wild time over here, man. I'm definitely
What's going on? This guy, this guy's up to no good. What's this guy up to?
I know he's been tearing it up, but we'll tear it up a little more until Markman decides to come back. I think he had to handle some business. You know, he's on like the commentary and the like production side. Well, you know, I mean, like,
he's a little too hype, right? Why so hype? He's bouncing out of his seat.
He's helping with the actual event itself. Like 90% of the responses you see on the list are probably because he emailed them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, man, there's a busy man. I'm sure that he's going to be in and out as much as he can, but I know the
thanks,
Markman's commentary
XPJ and Joseph
I'd love to see it. Probably go back and check it myself. But
Crap Monkey and Shogun Racing.
Yeah. So I'm let me give you some information. So earlier, right before we were hitting this up, we were gonna have Kamizono versus Toyomaru. Okay. So I'm gonna give you some information on Kamizono. One of the strongest players in Japan, bar none. Right. Always top 4 at Fighting Tuesday. Every single time. Almost always second though. He's always a bridesmaid, straight up. Like it's really unfortunate, honestly. But he's
Can you be my Valentine? Yeah, sure. I'm everyone's Valentine in the chat room right now. I mean, why would I be hanging out with you on Valentine's Day if I weren't your Valentine?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the thing is,
I got no Valentine this year. It's you. I mean, sure, it may seem like a downgrade, considering you're not even a person, and most of you are boys. But, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, the you being boys part is kind of irrelevant, because we're only gonna have digital sex, you know? And I don't think that's gay. It might be, though. Well, anyway. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's not really what you want to do with something. You kind of see exactly what Kamizono is doing. He's standing at that perfect range to where if he catches that sidewalk...
We're going to have sex like in the movie Demolition Man.
Yeah, if you get hit by that off the... when you're whipping something, you're
in PSVR.
Huge damage, yeah. So one thing that Sungmina got in this game that she didn't have a lot of was just 20 different lethal hits that she has now. Yeah. So she's got a bunch of them now.
Yeah, and they're all...
Chimone.
He sidestepped that vertical option so well right into the whip punish. Excellent reaction. So yeah, I was talking up Kamizono right before you got on super hard, right? He's delivering.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, man. You never want to like talk about players and they end up going like 0-3. You know what I'm saying? So he's out here showing up. Everything you probably said is exactly what he's doing. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Pick up.
Okay, so here's
what happened?
Yeah, you got to watch out for that break attack because of the plus, right? So
Thank you.
Trouble?
Take that, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a free punish. That move.
The DOA ad that aired on our stream does not reflect the core values of EVO or the FGC. We ended the stream temporarily to protect the integrity of our brand. We sincerely apologize to our fans. Which part? The way they were showing? Oh. I knew it. I was so... When I saw that, I was like, what am I looking at? You know, am I stoned? I knew it. Wizard came in hot. He turned the Wizard and Markman. Oh, that's Markman's meeting. Oh, EVO Japan's getting hyped, dude. Damn. Him and Markman turned the keys and launched the fucking torpedo. DOA, dude. Oh, man. How you guys gonna... You guys are already in stinking water or whatever the saying is, right? Hot stink. Hot whatever. Man. That is fucking whack. Damn. Of course he did that. Dude. Of course he did that. That's crazy. Oh my god. Mr. Wizard had to shut the stream down. Hilarious. Mierda.
I bought you a box of chocolate from C's Candy's Smile Happy Valentine's Day Kage.
Thanks. Is it nuts and chews? That's my favorite. Thanks, Mike. And God Complex. And Bloody Walla. And Zoom.
Really is. I feel like it actually is just the entire stage. Like, I don't... doesn't matter what stage it's the entire stage.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So, okay, right there. I was going to mention that.
I can't believe that. Oh, and that's Wizard's damage control tweet. Unbelievable. Whose idea was that? Hameko? He was involved. Whose idea was that? I wonder if they like hid that from Mr. Wizard. Like, don't tell him. We're just gonna do it and ask for forgiveness. Wow. Hey, maybe that was a stunt. Hey, maybe that was a stunt. Right? Maybe because, you know, the game doesn't have a lot of steam. They gotta do a stunt in Steam. Right? Publicity, stunt, and Steam. Give it more steam with a stunt. Right? Now everyone's gonna be talking about it. Kotaku front page. Front page. They were showing these, you know, cooches, and they had these girls on stage, and it was such an outrage that Mr. Wizard himself had to cut that shit off. Front page. DOA.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he delivered on me talking about because, like...
You think DOA would have been on the front page if they didn't get cut off? Starting to look more like a stunt by the minute. Am I right, amigos?
If possible. As you said, I mean, the way that you're talking about, I feel like that's almost a shoe-in.
Yeah, well, you know, funny thing is, a lot of the people that beat him at Fighting Tuesdays are also in this bracket. Pretty much. Okay. So basically, what I consider my picks for this bracket's like later half was going to be Singapore versus Fighting Tuesday. Okay. That's how I kind of like predicted it. Obviously, there's some really strong French players, you know, in Kayane and etc. Right? And there's you know
Maybe
some American players here as well.
Right.
But, like the
Okay,
level that I
won't.
watch week after week from
Is it break time?
Tuesday, and Singapore's storied history and strength from SoulCalibur games all the way from like 1 and 2. It speaks
Singapore is one of the strongest countries in history in SoulCalibur.
I mean, I'm definitely down to see that.
They're
happen.
buff.
As I said, you know, this is my first
So
time
is
this season,
French.
so I'm getting to see a lot of new faces as far as SoulCalibur 6
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
And so it's been nice. I mean, and then on top of that, you know, we're seeing, I'm seeing mad representation just
All
from
right,
this
I'll
side of
click
the pond, basically. Now that we have the French
Hey,
representation.
quit linking that.
All I need now
If
is
it's
one
too,
person from
oh
Australia.
my god.
Wait, is that it?
If it's too lewd for EVO, oh my
Versus
god.
Australia, I think is what that is.
It's too lewd.
I'm gonna assume. Can I get a sit rep, Paul?
Yeah.
Is AT Australian?
Yeah, I was like, it's AT or AUS. But
All right. Well,
yeah.
I'll talk about Leo Holic for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's from France. Leo Holic, one of the
For
French
me.
people. Obviously, it's a long plane ride, but it's Austria.
Austria.
Wow.
Okay.
EVO Japan, Austria. All right, bringing them from everywhere, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, we're seeing a lot of talent coming in from these areas that we probably wouldn't usually see, especially coming into
These
like,
poor
regular
guys,
EVO.
man.
There-
Doesn't
we
it
have a lot of
hurt?
regular EVO
It
players,
almost
a lot of
hurts.
American players, but it's nice to see like everyone at least
Damn.
somewhere around
Alright,
Japan,
fine.
kind of like bringing themselves.
You don't
over
gotta
to
twist
Japan to
my
make it
arm
happen.
too
So,
hard.
I mean, we brought ourselves all the way from America, so anyone between us and there, and there,
Jesus.
well, yeah, you can make it happen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So,
You know, when I was in Japan, Jesus Christ, dude, you gotta be kidding, man, dude. Mr. Wizard has got to be having a fucking heart attack right now. Mr. Wizard, dude, oh my god. Did you guys see this link?
It'll be kind of, now that you said that, you said
I can't even show this on my stream.
Thank you.
I would feel so bad for
Oh
him if he got
my
to second place
God.
that year. It's just like, just keep the legacy strong,
But
baby.
if he got
This
first,
is
that would be
an
such a great story.
outrage.
Like finally beating the people that beat him. Like I don't know.
He just stops entering the weeklies. He's like, doesn't
What?
matter anymore. I think I've got my big first place win. So
I want
Mr. Wizard must be. I bet you tomorrow he's gonna make the craziest butt hash ever. The stress butt hash.
For some dumb reason, like I was gonna like
Poor
actually make this for him,
quality.
and I was like, you know, this
It's
is
gonna be
I
swag.
made the character, and I just made him dead. It was just a bone, a skeleton with like a long robe, and I was like, well, of course he needs a sight.
It's no good.
I was like, wow, this character's really cool. So
You don't
I
want
messed
it.
around for a bit,
Thank
and I
you.
kind of messed around with some other characters. I played like 4 characters before I got to Sugnina. But I just played characters I played before.
You didn't pick the wrong
Hazel
choice.
and actual normie. Thanks.
I love every second of playing that.
These guys are still talking? Could you imagine if we had to listen to every word? Man, I really appreciate you guys being here. If it wasn't for you, it would be my Nintendo Switch would be my Valentine. And if it wasn't for my Nintendo Switch, I don't know what I would do. But thankfully I have you, and I have my Nintendo Switch. The two of you combined is almost like a real life Valentine. Way less expensive. In fact, it's like the opposite. It's like I'm Arisette, and you guys are taking me out to this virtual date. You know? Sure, I gotta do all the talking, but at least you're paying for big dinner. You know?
And he does good damage.
Yeah, he definitely does good damage.
All right. Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out of putting out tonight. Because to be honest with you, your breath stinks. And you haven't said one funny joke all night. But, you know, the night's young. If you buy me a couple of drinks, you know, I might change my mind. Thanks, Evan Weak Sauce, and Bumber, Vivo, and Actual Normie. Thanks.
You speak your language. Everyone else is speaking their language. You're like, what's going on? You know,
Who are these people?
Now, so yeah, it's rough. It's definitely rough.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, big ups to him for
figuring it out at
volunteering
least,
and helping out. You know, because like these tournaments.
They're making such a big deal out of what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
This is not a small event.
Not at all. So I mean, I think D1 said they have over 300 entrants for SoulCalibur alone. So I mean, I'm sure that's probably on the Well, I don't know about this here. I was gonna say it's probably
The titty event? Yeah. I mean, you don't understand, dude. It is a big deal, dude. You don't understand. If you think it's a big, if you think they're making a big deal out of it, was it a nip slip? No way. Markman apology? I gotta click that.
Hope you're enjoying the date so far. Arise at smile. I know I am smile smile.
Arise at? Hold on. Let me watch this. That's incredible. This became a thing.
Welcome back, guys. You are watching EVO Japan live from Fukuoka. I just want to get on stream and apologize on behalf of Triple Perfect and, of course, EVO Championship Series. The stuff that was on stream just recently from one of our partners that were showcasing their recent title that is going to be coming out does not reflect, of course, the content and the intention of EVO. So we do apologize if we offended anyone during the broadcast. But, of course, the tournament will carry on, and we'll have, of course, more information on our Twitter, so make sure you guys follow and look forward to the rest of the event. Tasty Steve is here. You guys can see him. We are going to be getting on with the show with King of Fighters 14. So we'll be
Tasty Steve is here
at EVO Japan. Stay tuned.
He's like the he's supposed to make everyone feel good. Don't forget, you like Tasty Steve. He's here. Look at him. You like him.
MK Gore is okay though, smile.
Hey, you guys are fucking so stupid, dude. It's not about what's okay and what's not okay, alright? It's about the people who are gonna get butthurt. You know? That's what it's about. Could you imagine if they did some bigot shit, dude? Could you imagine if they did something like homophobic or something racial, dude? It doesn't matter what it is. What's right, you know, it's just gonna get bad juju around it. Nobody wants no juju. Is the sound turned off? Hey, awards. Thanks, and Wizards Core Values. Thanks, Sam and Ohi, whatever. Evan Weak Sauce and Yoda Man. Thanks.
That's definitely gonna win punish.
Thank you.
I mean, that was pretty crazy, dude. It wasn't like just those girls on stage. Did you see the clip that I saw?
Thank you.
The clip that I saw was pretty crazy. That one and the other one. There was another one too, where they were like jumping up and down and shit. I don't know. That was a little bit. I mean, look, sure, I have a Armenian hot dog, but there's a time and the place, you know? It doesn't go there. You know, I've been across the dinner table from both of those girls. You know that? I am being 100% genuine. Sure, there was like a few other people there, but still, I was across the dinner table from both of those. That's the Razor girl and also the other girl. I know them both very well by name. White Chocolate, thanks. And Aracam. And Buff Johnson, thanks. And Massa McMuffin.
So yeah, good first round to Steve win. You know, as I said, I feel like with that name he could have played Talon, but I'm kind of down with the.
You don't know their names?
Maybe he played Talon like in a previous version or something like that. Okay. Yo, Nomu in his face. I like
okay, so I don't remember their names. Yuki? One of them's Yuki.
Get the back throw, that's good damage.
Yeah, man, unbreakable too, man. They're not able to break those at all, so good damage from that.
Yuka? One of them's Yuka. All right, so we're there. Oh, here we go. No Pants is a next level pervert. Here we go. He knows the first, last, and middle, and birthday, favorite color, what type of dog they own. Yoshida Saki and Yuka Kuramochi. Got it, No Pants. Thanks. But I really did. I was sitting across the big dinner table at that pizza place with them.
But every time I see a good Cervantes, I'm like, damn, this character looks mad fun.
I feel like a lot of Cervantes players actually felt that way.
They're cool. Very nice. I wonder why they did all that weird shit today. That was weird. This is weird too.
Yeah, trying to set him up. Break attack. Remember that's plus, so he's trying to backdash out, but he got tagged low. Right. 6-6-D right there. Everyone's able to get it. Okay, that's done. Yeah, that's free. Okay, here's. Oh!
Mo?
Was he too late on it, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like that was supposed to be free because he got the stun, but yeah, I guess not. Here we go.
Just frame. Yeah. He's going to get everything. Just done right here. He gets the launcher.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and finish that off.
No, it's Soul Charge.
Mo?
Oh yeah, definitely Soul Charge.
Yeah, you can't combo to oh my, okay. He's close to the ledge though. He's got to watch out. Okay, there's the low. That's going to kill.
Damn.
So one.
I feel like instead of going for that Soul Charge though, he should have been able to finish that off.
Well, he can't see you.
They should only make beach volleyball games. Who DOA? That's so crazy. I wonder who's in trouble. Someone's in trouble. It's not me. Thankfully.
I like that, yeah.
Stay patient.
Man, being in trouble sucks. Especially when it's big trouble. Oh man, that's the worst. Wow.
Hey THX for buying my Valentine.
Thanks. A little creative. Buying. It's because she didn't like the way you spelled being without the G. Hey, thanks, a little creative. Thanks for buying my Valentine too.
Oh man, and then the double whip on that, man. Didn't get the launcher, but he's like, I don't care. I'm throwing it up.
Ali 90,000 and Zodiac Lucien.
Well, I mean, I guess, you know,
thanks for the subs. Thanks for the generosity.
So I can punish, right?
So I mean, regardless, as you know,
here.
That was actually a pretty good matchup between our two competitors.
Yeah, that's Yuki.
That
Yuka.
That was definitely a scramble.
Yeah.
Is it Yuki or Yuka? Why is that titled Yuki if it's not Yuki? Or is it making fun of me calling her Yuki?
But I just. Yeah, maybe it just couldn't be this time. So maybe we'll click now that I watched some more Cervantes play out.
I see no reason to change from Sungmina, bro. I'm just
saying. It's just nice to have some variety, you know.
No, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Especially for the stream, you know what I mean? You get in there and
I think it's
like,
Yuka.
Hey, you play this character, and you're like, no. like this is way
Thanks
harder
again.
Thank you.
A little creative.
Character than it is for Smash.
Glue burn.
I have one character that I'll play for like a year straight before I'm like, you know what, I'll try something else.
It depends on the game. Some of them are like Smash, where it's a lot easier to play multiple characters.
Well, for the 3D game,
appreciate it, everybody. Happy Big Valentine's Day.
In my personal opinion.
Does Eris have any tattoos? No.
I was playing Nina forever. And now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play Marduk for like 6 months and then try to go back to Nina. And see
no
what happens.
tattoos.
I'm gonna forget everything, but
what'd you think?
Cool. Marduk is a cool character.
Do you think I had Green Day in Old English on my pecs?
Yeah, so I think we're supposed to throw the ad break real quick, so we'll be right back with some more EVO Japan action.
No tattoos, no piercings. I never thought it was
we'll be right back.
Something that I wanted to do. I guess at a young age, I was close friends with people that, like, they had those kinds of tattoos that basically someone just made a tattoo gun and did it. So they looked fucking stupid, right? So I like looked at them and I was like, man, these guys are idiots, you know? And so I never wanted them after that. I looked pretty old when I was a freshman in high school. I was buying alcohol for the seniors that went to my high school because I had a mustache and there was this liquor store where the guy wouldn't ask for my ID. So because of that, the seniors in my high school thought I was awesome. They loved me. I was funny and I could buy them alcohol. It was like I was friends with all these older kids all the time. I was friends with older kids. And because of that, you know, and, you know, it was a predominantly Hispanic high school. So there was a lot of these, like, shitty-ass ghetto cholo tattoos. That's supposed to be a Raider shield? Oh, boy. You know, it's just like crazy tattoos. And so I never wanted one. They just look so stupid. You know what I mean? Covina.
Thank you.
I didn't grow up in Covina. I worked at the West Covina Library though for 6 years. I always want to go back there and check it out, but I don't want to have all the catch-up small talk with the people that I used to work with. I mean, not that they weren't cool, but it's just too much like yippity yapping. I'd have to make up what I do, tell them I'm an architect or something. Take a break, that's a good idea. I used to work at the Sunkissed Library in La Puente. No shit. I worked there too. Sometimes you would work at different libraries when they needed help, or like for a while our library was closed for construction, so they would just send us to other libraries. I worked there too once for a while.
Thank you.
I worked at a bunch of them. Bunch of different libraries. Why do you guys keep asking me about my core values? Is that a reference to the recent
Thank you.
titty-related events? Hey, Sarcaster, thanks. And Pilgoria and Beats by Noel Brown. Thanks very much, everybody. Ash Cheeks, Glue Burn, Ali, Zodiac, Griffemto. Thanks. Yeah, I have core values. How many? I got as many as you need. How many core values are you looking for? You need 7? I'll give you 8. And I'll only charge you for 6. But you gotta pay in cash. Meet me at the tree in about 5 to 7 minutes. If I'm not there, look up. I'll be back. Be cool.
All right, guys, and welcome back. EVO Japan 2019. We're in Fukuoka. It's been a great time. We got a lot of action coming in for you, but still more SoulCalibur 6 action heading your way. I'm TK Breezy again with Ebonic Plague, and we're gonna get into our next match very soon. They're actually button checking right now on our little monitor, but yeah, give us some time and we'll get right to it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the screen that we can see right now, it definitely looks like this dude is practicing Cervantes just frames. Yeah. So I don't know if he actually just like plays the character or what.
He's like, thanks for warming it up, bro. Thanks for warming it up. So that would be nice. That would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice?
You get some double representation for, I won't say like an underplayed character, but definitely not one that I see a crazy amount of. So, you know, there's only about like 2 underplayed characters in this game to me, and like, for at least for me watching.
Talk about it. Sierra.
I never see her.
Well, I mean, you know, like last patch she was butt flakes, like straight up.
We might see her now.
She was, well, so she did get 20 bucks, right?
Okay.
Straight up 20 bucks, like action, and there was more changes after that, but 20 of them were buffs. And I don't know if they were the right buffs.
Okay.
But, I mean, that remains to be seen. The patch only came out recently. I'm not trying to say nothing, but at the same time, it's like... okay, we're going to see Mitsurugi?
It's Mitsu, yeah.
We were talking about him earlier.
Yeah, man. He said the 2's infused there, but a lot of damage on the hits, so...
well, I mean, okay. What's really big, though, for Mitsurugi that you're going to see a lot of is the possible 50-50 situation if he gets to set it up, which he gets to set up a lot of times if he truly wants to. On the other side, though, is going to be Grow, the character that a lot of people were screaming anime when he first got announced, because he's got teleports in Soul Charge and whatnot, right? So in Japan, they think this character is ass. they think this character sucks. Okay. In America, they think this character's really good, right? My personal philosophy, I think he's very middle of the road, but like, you know.
That's a pretty safe bet. I'm not, from what you just started with,
yeah,
like, this character sucks, this character's good, you know, I think he's okay.
Oh, got
safe
a lethal hit up the low. Okay, look at that damage, you saw that?
Yeah, oh my god.
I mean, I guess it was a lethal hit, but still.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm still like 40%, 50% almost, like, okay.
And he did 4 hits, right? And he did 4 hits. 90% of that match was just, I hit you once, twice, lethal hit, now you're dead.
I want to try to check out. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Just roll away from that edge right there. I was like, this is definitely not the time for you to try to just stand, get over and just block, man. He got away from the edge as quick as possible.
He's back at it, trying to go for the sidestep, trying to set it back up to his favor right there. Okay, goes for the break attack for the plus frames. He saw that he was rolling, so that he shouldn't go for the other option. Canceled into the break attack instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Stab in the face.
Thank you.
Oh,
okay.
Shining Wizard, I see you. I'm sorry, that move gets me like going.
The knee?
Yeah, he just needs him in his chin, bro.
Okay, nice sweep, yeah.
Yeah, so you hit him with the command throw and then basically set up like the mix-up situation right after.
Getting right in there, lethal hit. Okay, that's, I mean, all right, everyone's getting a big damage off the lethal hits here, so I'm not really gonna...
No, that's lethal hit, always. Yeah,
everybody's finish your combo.
Okay, nice duck on the throw right there. He was able to get the launch, but it wasn't really a whole lot, so he got the wall rise. Nice block on the low, but not the follow-up.
All right, trying to keep that pressure up. Nice move to the right side, but nope. Actually gonna fire back.
Wow, got the just break.
Yeah, I was like, that was a clean just break right there from
Oh, that's a 12-frame whip punish, son. You're gone.
It looks good. It looks so good every time. It literally looks so good every time when someone gets whip. I don't care whose CE it is. Like, it just looks good when someone gets whip a whip punish CE.
That's just like validation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like straight up. That was the 50-50 situation right there. So that was one of them anyway.
Anime.
Okay, so he can get some teleports, but will he get started? That's the question. Because now I feel like, yeah, Skyle is gonna try to keep on him as much as he can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just remain patient when you see the teleport. Like, it's okay. He's not gonna kill you.
So did your block in this game, does it autocorrect for you?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. I knew it was going to punish in terms of frames, but because he was moving forward, I wasn't sure if it was going to sidestep it coincidentally. But it did not, and he ended up just completely killing him off right there. First game going to Scott.
Velvet has 2 core values.
Team kill.
It is winners round 4, though, so they made it mad far.
I'll give it up.
Oh, this round 3 for them.
Oh, yeah,
she do.
Yeah, they got a little.
It said round 4 at
she
the top
do.
of the screen when we were watching the match.
It's a gifted sub, though. I swear. I swear it is.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
It's gifted.
It's real
it is.
Game, so.
Well, you know, you got Mitsurugi on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first game going to Skyle.
Core values.
Kind of sucks that he has
Is that the new shit, dude? I've been waiting for a dank Mei, man. Remember the Left Behind and the what was the other good one? What were the other good ones?
Thank you.
Big David right there. Trying to step up on him. I feel like he did that backdash coming with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, functions. Yeah, dude. Functions. Core values, dude. Core values. 2 of them.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of lows when
damn. That's about time, dude. It's been a while. Oh, 895, dude. 895 was one of the best ones. 895 was such a great classic, legendary one, dude. What are you standing up for, of course. Classic. The Beach. The Beach. That is a great one. Oh, yeah. The Beach was hilarious. Nobody got paid, but nobody cared because it was so fun. That was awesome.
Oh, wow, he got hit out of his critical edge.
The Beach.
Unlike most fighting games, critical edges do not have invincibility.
How was the biggest scam
Thank
ever?
you.
Qualified to go to the beach. Oh yeah, perfect legend, 13-0, another classic. Yeah, there's been a bunch over the years.
the low off the shoulders. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The off access B put him halfway across the screen.
Good break right here.
Got hit by the mid right there.
That jump kick was so
Feel the
disrespectful.
8K. It's like you ain't throwing me. Get him up.
It's a good move.
Get him off me, boy.
Jump kick.
All right, man. So Mitsurugi a little lower on the health here, but obviously
This is so cool that we get to watch this. I'm so grateful.
Well,
just so he can.
You see?
Oh my God,
I'm a I-12 your ass, boy.
That was a sorry ass combo. Is that the best he could do?
Oh wow, he even rolled, so that gave him the lethal hit too. Like he was gonna die anyway, but.
I like the fact that Gold Chat did recognize though that he was probably just waiting for him to whip.
Any updates on the Caprice? No luck. Nobody called me back, and I have all the other ones are not. I'm not interested in buying them. The only ones that I'm interested in buying, they didn't call me back. So the problem with the listings is that they don't have a date. I don't know when these cars were listed. The websites that they're on, they're just listed on the website with a phone number. So it could be listed years ago for all I know. The person that listed the car could be dead now for all I know. So, yeah, no luck with the Caprice. I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. I've been considering some other cars. I heard rumors that Chrysler is going to make a... This is unrelated. I'm not going to buy this, but Chrysler is going to make a wagon, like the Magnum. C300 wagon. And I heard it might come with all-wheel drive. That's pretty cool.
You can literally go like 08. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that was a very demoralizing day.
Wagnum?
Yeah,
I like it.
So at Genesis 2, I made it out of my first pool, and then I was
also, the only thing I would trade my car in for is if they make a wide body Daytona. Then I might consider it.
That happened.
But not for at least another year or so. And they wouldn't make a wide body Daytona for another year or so anyway.
Ate that 0-8 life. I definitely ate that 0-8 life right there.
Bro, it happens to the best of us, man. I mean, it just I would never want to be on your worst day. It's never what you want to be. But I've definitely went like 1 and 6 before, you know. Like,
but as far as the Caprice, it's not looking good.
But I like the fact that like you get more chances.
I don't really know.
Tournament drag a little longer, but if you have, I don't know, if you have a smaller tournament, you can definitely run. Well, round robin pools. Say if it's like a 100-man tournament, there's like a 500-man tournament going on the other side.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, let's extend this up a little bit.
You gotta have the resources for it, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll take too damn long.
Oh yeah.
Like,
so, speaking of though, man, we're gonna keep
Tekken's tomorrow.
This huge bracket. We got Arutana going up against Deus Kalia.
Deus Kalia, also from France, apparently. Yeah. Okay, so.
Damn, a lot of French people went.
And
That's
I mean,
tight.
To be fair, like, we did say that the France player was strong.
Thank you.
I mean, it's more than just Kayane. Obviously, Kayane may be one of the.
Hey, thanks Capo Oni and Sam Too Tall. Thanks Moonman and 00 Snake. Fieldmaster and Visidan and Sarcaster and Pilgornia. Aren't you glad you stayed up with us? Hey, what's up, Zanos? How's it going? Hey, good shit fucking tagging me in that tweet. I like the sentiment, you know. I really appreciated it. And I even liked the part where you said, hey, only respond to me. But nobody listened. And now I know who everyone's favorite streamer is. It's all good. I appreciate it.
We haven't seen him so far.
It's all good. Hey, the thought is what counts. And the person it came from is also key here.
Everyone was kind of like, 6 feet, you know, he's not like great, you know, and but like everyone continued to play him, and so like now.
But you're on 90% of their lists. Yeah, I know that's the problem. I'm having a hard time catching a glimpse of any core values if my Twitter is filled up with people telling me how much they like me. I'm trying to look at some values here. Core values. 2 of them. You know?
In the game that the entirety community is like, that character sucks. They wrote him off immediately.
But it's all good. Like I said, I'm mostly just talking shit.
To be strong with
Happy Valentine's Day.
Like, once the game's lifespan starts going for a little bit, they like, either one of 2 things happen. Either a bunch of people start picking up random characters because they're bored, and then they learn that these other characters are actually good, and they weren't as bad as people thought, or the characters that are bad get patched and buffed, and then the power creep comes in, and those characters go from like way too bad in people's eyes to like way stronger than you thought. So
I think Markman will be stepping back. I'm just not completely sure when. I don't know if he's before or after the match, but we definitely have some match for you. So
you're definitely gonna need a break because you gotta come back here in a couple hours. So.
You do back
I mean, like, yeah, but today this is my first block of the day, so it's whatever.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
I think I just had an idea.
I don't know if y'all knew my plane
Either that or I have to take a shit. Thanks, Babuza.
Until 9 a.m. this morning, so I basically just hopped off my plane to my hotel, switched shirts. You know what I'm saying? Put freshened up a little bit, and then I showed up here to commentate.
Yeah, they told me I was gonna take over for you actually. Yeah. So it was like, oh yo.
Thank you.
Is that your boy? That's my boy.
Dabbing on Zanos, you better believe it. I Axe, thanks for the subscription.
I don't care about TK
Damn,
right now.
cup of noodles.
That's what about, dog.
All right, man. Big boy.
You two look kind of similar though. Yeah. All right, man. Come on, you got it. You got it. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's what my idea was. But you know, I just thought about how the types of emotes that are like flavor of the day. I'm not trying to do that, but that's a good idea. Hey, one of you flavor of the day emote guys out there, why don't you just cut out a picture of those girls' core values? You know, that shit's a clean emoticon right there. Easy money.
Way too much goddamn damage. Right. Straight up.
Thank you.
You can have that one for free.
So good too. They just look so good.
I love this
I'm a emote expert, you know. I learned all my illegal emote smuggling strats when I was in Twitch jail. I met this guy named Afghani Andy, and he taught me all about that shit. He was a sniper. Stream sniper, that is. Doing hard time. Hey Char, thanks man.
That you can actually duck 3A, or excuse me, 6A into B.
Are you downloading Diablo?
You can duck in between those two.
Velvet 7 clips? Damn man, you guys are going off the deep end. It's Valentine's Day. Everyone's got a bad case of desert dick. And they're looking for some cactus cooler.
Because otherwise he should have been fine, because he was sidestepping.
Like he wouldn't even have to block. That's how fine he would have been.
Yeah, no, that's how fine he would have been.
Jeez. All right. Three curves right here. Oh,
that's plus 36. I get whatever buttons that he pressed.
Oh, guaranteed.
Wow. Okay, that's definitely not how you wanted to go out, man. I feel like that was his game. He did the right combo.
It whiffed.
That's basically a move we never use as except for one specific combo. All right. Right?
And that was not it.
And that was not it. Yeah, no. That was an accident. Like, I'm certain.
Core values.
Because I've done that before. Yeah. To be fair.
I know you said Zaspar looks a little bit light, but that's gold right there. You see my man's bicep?
You see his back?
You see, bro, he's ripped right now. Like, I'm about to hit the gym tonight. Like,
he never skips.
All right, here we go. Get one curve.
Oh, he did it again.
Jeez.
Okay, nice. There was the duck on the 6A. B again. Okay, just block. Okay, there's the whip punish and he's dead. Yeah. That's going to be the first game right there.
I feel like whip punish is just like, all right.
The French guy's getting clobbered up.
Super hard. This is why you have to die for it. He could have finished that.
French usually are very strong at SoulCalibur. Oh, damn! He's like a geisha.
Well, I don't know what it is set to. Mine's actually set to R3. So,
yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I got. See, it depends on the game, but if you play Guilty Gear, mine is where Duster normally goes for most people. Or if it's Street Fighter, it's where Heavy Kick is, Roundhouse. Yeah. That's where mine
That's really what they're called.
All right. To get into our second game, I'm going to keep the same characters, obviously, but man, I can't help but think that he really.
Thanks, Bagel Tornado, for the sub.
I think that's third round to himself. So he just dropped that combo.
Yeah. Doing that accidental that move is like 60 frames, bro. It's just he's just like. And normally in like a 3D game, 60 frames sounds like normal, but like it's a real easy whip punish. Especially for a Holy Flame Siegfried with CE on deck.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to flapjack him over the small wall. But I don't believe forward flapjack does ring out. Yeah, in this version because of the patch previously. Yeah, gonna get that wall back.
Side roll. Seems like the Siegfried player is way more familiar with Zazmasol than the other way around. The matchup seems pretty ready, right? He's ducking all the highs. Uh-oh. Oh, nope.
That was so close to a ring out.
Yeah, I would say he's so lucky that he was actually a little further away from that wall, man. That could have been imminent.
Interesting.
Dark Legacy did a lot of guard damage. He's already at yellow. He was fine earlier.
Red.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put the offense on that.
No punish? That's a launch punishable, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's too slow.
Yeah, so vertical attacks actually do more guard damage than horizontal, so that's why you saw Hard 10 doing a ton of
Thank you.
Soul charge to get him off, but
Ouch.
it did not matter. He was still in that
Damn, dude. What about the Frenchman?
Counter hit right there. I was wondering what.
Viva la France!
Try to put the pressure on, but as I've been saying, man, I feel like a lot of
Aggressive Japanese Siegfried. He's getting overwhelmed. Woo.
Oh my God, yo, it just barely whipped, but then he got the follow-up. There's the stab.
You know, if you ask me, I would have preferred for SoulCalibur 6 to have focused on being very precise with the weapons and the hitboxes, and take away all of the stuff that's drawing the attention away from that. They have to focus so much on all these system mechanics and meter build and critical edge, supers, all this shit, and it's like they almost don't have time to focus on being very, very precise with the hitboxes. I think that a simpler game with very reliable hitboxes, visually, combat, weapon combat, where if the sword goes through the guy, it should be unacceptable that it whiffed, right? So if they focused on that and kept it simple, I really think that more people would like it. The theory is that more people want anime, you know, supers and flash, but if you're gonna sacrifice the game's like ability to retain water, you know, it's not worth it.
Thank you.
That's the problem. I don't mind all this shit, but you know, it gets too loose, man. I'm talking about week 2, week 3. My Twitter was full of bugs. You know?
I mean, just water and Red Bull is all I really need. I mean, I'm sure after all this is gone down, I'll finally get hit with that jet lag and just pass out.
You know, they're refining the game. They're cleaning it up.
All day, every day. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let Mark make it back in here, and I will see you guys a little later.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Hey, take it easy, Blue Name. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Valentine's Day. I had a good one.
Thank you.
It's nice being on this end of Valentine's Day date. Not having to spend an arm and a leg. But I have had some good Valentine's Day big dinners. You know, that's a good way to justify it, right? Like, if you're in a relationship and you really are, like, you want to be a great boyfriend on Valentine's Day, a great way to not feel like it sucks because it's expensive is to go somewhere really delicious for dinner. So it's like you're giving her a nice Valentine's Day gift, but really you're also giving yourself a nice gift. Somewhere delicious.
They were both putting it far, but like,
you know,
the amount of French players.
There's a lot of French players.
In this far in the bracket, right? Yeah, like they're killing it. Like they're just straight up killing it.
Wow.
But and then after that, we saw Deus Calio versus Aratena, which was Siegfried versus Aslama.
Wendy's, Taco Bell, Red Lobster.
But I like Siegfried, so I'm not mad at it.
It's all a matter of perspective. Whatever you think is delicious and nice, it's all a matter of perspective. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I'll never forget that guy. He was young, too. I saw him at Venice Beach.
I say by and large, of course, I mean, what people would expect.
I was in my 20s, and he was like my age.
diversity, of course, with
Looked like he was in his 20s. He looked into a garbage can.
Thank you.
And you know how people dig through garbage for recyclables? He looked into the garbage can and his eyes lit up. Like, this is a fucking rare, ancient legendary. And he pulled out a slice of pizza on a plate. And he looked at that shit. And he was like, you know, like, this is fucking a jackpot. And he started eating it. He didn't even look homeless. He was better dressed than me. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Who am I to say that that wasn't a gourmet meal? It's all relative. You should have seen the look on his face. You wouldn't argue with that guy.
Thank you.
That guy was in heaven. There was like 2 pepperonis left on the slice. Heaven. 6 Machine, 3 Awaje, Mar X. Thanks. Metal Gear Donut, Crothy, Rhea Hisama, and Nero Chaos. RE Avenger. Thanks, everybody.
One of the tournaments I was running, Dr. B and Yellowtail both showed up at the same day, and I was just like, both y'all move.
One man's Alex is another man's legend? That made me laugh. I'll give it up. You are an idiot. You know that?
One of the craziest backwalk dashes mixed with so many ranged options and mix-ups.
I'll give it up. I'm still giving it up right now. I'm not even done giving it up.
No, it was his back option that was crazy.
Back option,
because he just took it was
You know the saying. I like it. I'll give it up. Happy Valentine's Day.
Especially, you know, when he has his back towards the wall, he's going to want an additional stun, extra damage afterwards.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
One of the things that goes on with Aswell
Is that game so good or what, dude? I talked to my buddy, you know, Jewish Dan, the SoulCalibur player. I talked to him today, and he said, like, dude, it's all about Alex Legends. Damn.
He becomes a machine, a blender.
Alex Legends.
One of the things that goes on is he gets access to this, like, incredibly large, almost half-screen move that blows up. Nice duck on the 6AB.
Oh, nice. Able to get the follow-up here. Gets the combo. See what he does afterwards. Oh.
Try to catch him ducking at the wall, because if you 3K with Zaslamel at the wall, that character is going to lose about half their life.
Oh, yeah. And one of the things I really got to give it up to the Soul team is the way that Zaslamel plays in this game. He's so awesome.
I love this character, Mark.
He's so
Zasmasol.
Oh, he could have rung him out. Okay, Soul tries to get off.
And the fact that they finally gave him, like, you know, real juggles now, too. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's not
DOA ad is viral now. Basically, they had to do something. Damn, that was fucked up. Cheap.
Party time.
Hit him with Eddie Murphy.
I might just buy DOA 6 now, actually. Now that they did that stunt.
Spencer, Eddie Murphy, whichever one you want.
All right, able to take
just kidding.
And that was convincing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're picking Aswell, it has to be, right? Might as well.
I guess he's not exactly.
Day 1 edition.
Also lethal hit, that's free damage.
Dude, that lethal hit camera change. There's the follow-up.
Core values.
Yeah, man. Buttons everywhere.
Oh man, I gotta get the core value edition.
Life deficit right now. Not looking good for Reto right now.
He sidestepped that 4-4K so quickly. Like, that was the first time he had used it too, so I'm really surprised that he was ready to sidestep.
Yeah, I mean, they just, the awareness. I mean, there's like, you know, certain moves with every character you gotta kind of be aware of.
I would have loved to see Mr. Wizard's face. He probably saw that shit from across the EVO hall, put down his McRib after one more bite, put that shit down, and he just, hell no, pulled the plug himself. Fuck this. What is this shit? Not one core value in sight. Where are all the core values at? He did everything he should have done, obviously. Right? Shit's a disaster. I can't believe that happened. You saw my face when I saw it. before it got taken down. I was like, is this real? I couldn't believe my eyes. They froze it on the scene where the guy was munching on her cooch. They froze it there. And they were like zooming in. Look at this. I couldn't believe my eyes. Is this fucking real, dude? And then next thing you know, Mr. Wizard. Hell no. Don't fuck with EVO. Hell no. Yeah, Sugoi. Damn, dude. That shit was a little too Sugoi. For comfort. There's Joey back there. Damn, he's patrolling. Don't even fucking look at me wrong. Where are your core values at? Let me see the core values. Core value inspector. Hand him over. Oh shit! What's going on over there? Damn, he's like Mr. Strickland! Dude, he's like Mr. Strickland! At lunchtime! Slacker! Are you serious? Mr. X? Damn, dude, he had footsteps. Damn, dude, he is patrolling like crazy right now. You better watch it. Core values where I can see him. Damn. The music? Damn.
I don't know, maybe if like there's like a
Lands trash. Thanks. And 6 machine. Thanks for the sub.
I mean, that's going to be some very specific knowledge, obviously, that I would definitely.
Core values is the next butt hash blend.
She's well-rounded. She has way better punishers.
Man, I wish I went to EVO Japan, but
you know,
that's only because I'm ignoring the flight.
Where's your Evo hat? Mr. Wizard about to be mad.
Hey, thanks Guantanamo Bay. I gave them away to European EVO fans. Or EVO. Anyway, thanks. They were very grateful and happy.
Players are getting ready. Are they debating? What are they talking about? Are they trying to side bet? What's going on?
Orange Mr. X. See him coming a mile away. Oh, get turned all the way to the top. Maximum level. It's Kayane. The legend. I know who I'm rooting for.
There's not that many characters in this game that I like, though. I gotta tell you that.
Damn, look at Mr. Wizard in the back. Don't fucking even think about it. Nobody. He is patrolling like crazy. What's going on back here? Dude, he's like a Metal Gear sentry. What's going on back here? Any core values? Carry on.
Spooky's been holding it down, of course, at Battle Circuit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's kind of interesting too, because like at Battle Circuit, it's like even though Spooky can commentate the matches, he lets a lot of the people there trying to get their chance to be able to do it.
Taking a bite of a McRib.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a big part of it is developing the community and also the viewer experience. And that's, I think, one of the things that obviously the guys from Team Spooky from Tano, they all excel in is helping build up those communities. It's really tough, man, because you think about it, like the most popular things that we see all the time is either going to be like
Sammy, what are you doing, my friend? Shut up! Don't tell me how to drive.
Exclamation mark! Whose footsteps are these?
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like.
Hey, thanks, Sam. That would have been clutch if you got the Metal Gear sound. Thanks.
They are doing that.
Yeah, but they're just not getting it out there, right?
No one's watching it, or maybe they don't have players that like people have eyes on that they care about, right? Because like, there's so many times where people are like, oh yeah, there's nothing else to watch on Wednesday than Wednesday Night Fights, and then I'm like, no, I definitely just watched like 6 locals right before Wednesday night started because it was so late.
Yeah, that is the great thing.
What the fuck?
Twitch is like, there's always something you just gotta know.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
And the Dr. Lime.
I just leave it on in
Thanks.
the background, and then when I hear something, I'm like, well, that's my character. I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. So, we got Mr. Wizard right there.
Yep. Handles business.
He's on his phone, not checking emails. I'm sure.
Hopefully he's finding where we're gonna have dinner or something.
Oh man, yeah, I was thinking about that too. There's so many
There's so many
good
amazing
places
options
in
here.
Japan.
And that's the fun stuff. So, okay, looks like the players are set here. They're figuring out the controls.
Brutal.
Oh,
The downtime is so long.
Maybe that was it.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, they didn't move a muscle when Wizard was behind them, right? They fucking froze, dude. They didn't move a muscle when Wizard was behind them. Oh shit, dude. Be cool. Oh yeah, I remember now. Remember when I was telling you about getting pulled over and all my pulling over strats? The reason I even brought that up is because someone said, thanks for teaching me to repeat to myself to be cool. I used to do that. I started saying be cool to myself because of that. When I was pulled over, I was like, dude, be cool. This guy's gonna know. If I'm like, if I act uncool, this guy, it's his job to know I'm not being cool, right? And then he's gonna be like, you know, where's the core values? Open the trunk, right? And I'm gonna be busted. So I started telling myself to be cool. And then it worked. So then I started telling myself to be cool anytime I needed to be cool. And it always works. What do you think I tell myself when I'm getting ready to do commentary at EVO in front of all these people in an arena?
If they don't, I am going to get up and do it for them.
I was actually thinking about that just
It
now.
works.
I was like, man, you know, I could get up real quick and just go tell him, and he would know.
Okay.
Okay, guest one.
Okay, come on.
Okay, you're doing well.
There you go. Kaiani's starting to yell.
Yeah, Kaiani's like, are you serious?
This guy looks familiar. I don't remember who he is, though.
Hit the start,
hit the start button. It's not working because you didn't start yet.
Okay. Well.
Spooky's looking at the stage right now. He's like, let me help him out.
So call a lifeline. Call a lifeline. Like seriously. Regis, where you at?
Somebody help them on stage.
I cannot.
Ouch.
All right. Well, this is what's going on.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Brutal downtime.
So let's talk about a little more.
It hurts.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to know? So in case people don't know, I'm pretty much in charge of EVO Japan from the EVO side. It's been my project, you know, since the first one. We've been working on it for a few years now. Way back in 2014, we made a trip out to.
Thanks, Mysterioso and Bum.
Actually, make this event finally happen, and it did last year. Last year was the first time that we had the event, and man, it's things move fast. Things move fast, even though it seemed like it took forever. It took a year and a half for us to finally start the first event. But it happened, and man, we're in Japan, and there's a ton of people here in Japan. You know, production-wise, you know, we have everybody out here from the English broadcast stream, but also everyone from Japan. We have a Chinese restream as well, and many other languages as well. But it's great, I think.
I'm sure you got like a bunch of other people restreaming it right now as well. You know, like Flows does the restreams and whatnot. So I'm assuming he's probably watching it, chilling. He's a big SoulCalibur fan. So.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So gosh, so being in charge of this, like,
Thank you.
What?
Small talk sucks. I've been there, bro.
Happened when you pitched it?
I've been there. Small talk's rough.
How far back you remember? You may or may not know. EVO Japan was actually announced long time ago, and it happened right before the Tohoku earthquake in, I believe.
Dogura is having fun. What stream are you watching?
And the things that transpired there, unfortunately, it didn't happen.
You're not watching Markman talk to Ebonic Plague? Is that his name?
Pushing for that
Ebonic
event.
Plague?
So it wasn't until years later that we kind of resurrected the idea internally, and we finally made it happen working with the right partners in Japan. I mean,
cool
if we tried
name.
to just do it on our own, it probably would have been impossible to do it at the scale that we did, or the scale that we launched it at. But we were able to work with some great partners, and also the community here to really make this kind of thing happen. And I mean, you've been at EVO, and now EVO Japan. You can get a sense this is very much a community event. Even though you see all the sponsor logos, you see all the sponsor stuff that's going on the different stages. But that is true. But I mean, at the very core, this is still a very much community-driven event. You have the community here running the production. You also have the community here talking about the event and interacting with everyone here, and that's really what makes up the event.
The stream doesn't align with your core values. Honestly, tonight's stream was a lot more sexually driven than most streams are. I mean, usually Eris fans are pretty stupid, but today they were very sexually aggressive as well. I think it has something to do with it being Valentine's Day, and, you know, whatever. It's no big deal. Get it out of your system. I'm happy to help as long as you don't keep it, you know, keep it clean. I don't need to know what you're doing over there.
So, like, you mentioned, like, community a lot. So, what is, like, the...
But,
when you guys...
you know, I've been up since 5 a.m. Dude, it rained all day today. I was a little butthurt because it was the first day I wasn't going to get to ride my bike. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go. I can't go for a walk. I can't ride my bike. So I'll go to Walmart and I'll just walk around for a while. So I did that. And I was walking around in Walmart. And then I came home and the sun came out. So I got on my bike. And I rode around the whole block a couple times. It did its job. And then right when I parked it, it started raining again. It was perfect. Mall walking? Yeah, it's not bad. Why are you making fun of me for doing that? What's wrong with that?
If RS fans are stupid, what does that make RS?
It's just unfortunate, but I mean,
Boy.
this event grows hopefully.
Well, I mean, look. Obviously, you took some offense to me saying that you were stupid. But I don't mean stupid, you know. I mean the slang of stupid. I mean, dude, listen to yourself, man. First of all, questions aren't allowed. Let's start there. Can we end there, too? Because I don't really want to have a back and forth. Especially when it comes to EVO events with you. Look at EVO, but I do appreciate it.
EVO in Las Vegas, the World Finals. That event, aside from being, you know,
thanks.
The pinnacle of
anyway, look, you're not stupid, obviously. Why the fuck would I hang out with you on Valentine's Day and let you think that you might be able to have sex with me at the end of the night if I thought you were so stupid? I mean, you're kind of dulled by your habits. How's that?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
See some cool stuff.
Watch on Sunday.
Not stupid.
Watch every day.
For Saturday for
but,
America.
you know, if you consider yourself not really a real person, and you combine everyone in the chat, and you consider everything that's being said, and the way you don't listen...
Ask away, because these guys
I
can't
mean,
figure out how to hook up a PS4 controller.
Come on, man.
So for let's pretend next EVO Japan.
But whatever, you guys are all right by me.
You gotta start setting stuff in stone right now.
Actually, that is true. Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Like, and I'm only gonna I'm not obviously I'm not trying to ask you anything that you can't say.
Okay.
But
I'll talk. I'll talk. I know how to.
You're right.
Skirt the conversation.
To weasel your way out of it. But
they're doing the same thing I'm doing. Small talking the shit out of you.
You could make happen for EVO Japan, you know.
Small talking your pants off.
Within reason. What is that one particular?
You seem exhausted? I am exhausted. I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm trying to correct this sleep schedule, but it's pretty fucked up right now. I've been exercising by riding my bike at like 8 a.m. So that's causing me to fall asleep a little bit earlier. Like yesterday, I was already sleeping by now.
Or maybe U.S. versus Japan.
11-ish.
Or the Americas versus Japan. Or Asia versus Europe. I want to see an exhibition with, you know, our greatest players versus their greatest players versus some other region's greatest players coming together and just battling it out in various games to find out.
Figure out who's the best.
Yeah, I think it would be a fun kind of exhibition to do one night. That's just one thing I want to see. I think
Watch Street Fighter 5. That's a weird thing to say. I noticed your name is red.
What the ridiculous skill level is from kind of showcases
coincidence?
I mean, let's use
thanks, Sweet Tishi and Gavly and Shing02. Thanks.
For EVO, you know, Japan is one of America's never won shit at EVO for
coincidence.
But you know, Europe has won it twice now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it on any given Sunday, and I use that term very loosely, any given Sunday, any player from any region can really rise up and take it to everybody. Damn, that sounded like it. Capcom, you better take that and print it.
That was the biggest meme for so long.
Yeah.
Shit was hilarious. Alright, so I think they're getting closer, but I still gotta
Who do you think is cuter? Question mark. Between who? Who do you think is cuter? Question mark. Hey, no questions. Between these two? Holy cow. Chimon, dude, can we get those core values in here at least? Come on, man. Sheesh. Slimmest pickings I ever seen. Pickings don't even get that slim. Come on, man. They're not part of my demographic. You know? I hate to break it to you. I feel like I gotta break this news to you guys on a daily basis. But I know a lot of Aris fans are gay, homosexual males. And I'm sorry. You know? As welcome as you are here, I'm not gay. And I ain't gonna be gay. Alright? Sorry to break it to you. Bad news, amigos. We don't smooch our homies here. I mean, I don't. Maybe other people do. You can smooch your homie, but as long as I don't see it. And if I'm gonna see it, make sure it's not French. And if it's gonna be French, you know, whatever. I'd prefer to not see it, though. But it's cool. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Shout out to Red Bull, of course, supporting the FGC as always.
Thanks, Need Panini, Need Panini, and Craig Mardoink,
the stage of history,
and Audacity, and Behemoth.
All right, because of the nature of Siegfried and
Thanks.
How he plays, if Kayane doesn't destroy this guy, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. You wasted 20 minutes of our time. You're gonna get us this match in 2 minutes. We'll break even. Let's do.
Mark Man's getting pissed.
She looks pissed though.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find out right now. So you know, I mean, like, it's not like she's any stranger to Siegfried.
Kayane is a legend. I can't believe they still haven't played after all that.
How buff he is in this game.
Yeah. So a lot of people were talking about how the patch killed him, and then like because of on paper it sounded like it was really bad, and then like
Nice break.
coming through the patch, he's actually fine.
Yeah.
Like he's doing all right.
I mean, you know, on paper, a lot of people can
nice, dude.
this guy, he definitely has his,
Thank you.
His technique down. You can
Craig Mardoink, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Very nice of you. Those
he's landing everything that he needs to. He gets this, and that's
seat moisteners you gifted those subs to, appreciate it as well. Thanks.
That opening round there.
Craig Mardoink. Never lucky, sad face. Learn how to play the guitar, you damn fucking moistener. Look at this shit. Fox Step CEO.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Yeah, so like right now you can tell that Heaton is like
against Kayane? Woo, that was the Great Wall. That move's called Great Wall.
Looking to mount her comeback here, but another hit in the follow-up there. Oh, that's gonna hit. That is definitely gonna hit.
That's gonna give her some breathing room as well, because you know not only does she get to recompose herself during this incredibly
Be
long
cool.
she's gonna actually get that mix-up potential, but Soul Charge comes out.
Not the Great Wall of China. It's referring to that Great Wall. The one you can see from space in China. You know. Mongolian Trojan horse.
Okay, so final round right here. Heaton is looking good. Currently up 2 rounds.
I gotta use this tactic, man. The delay tech?
Yeah, pissing off Kayane. Oh, there's the auto GI. Okay. Mix up into throw. Yeah, that's a guaranteed combo after throw.
And that's the thing too.
Damn, Heaton is on fire. He's heating up.
This round not even close to over because she still has so much round deficit.
Ouch. Uh-oh. The crybaby cut the music.
Maybe it's a lot better than you might
We're back in.
Yeah, a lot of people, I feel like, you know, when the game first came out, they kind of like were like...
Nice sides. Oh, he could have had so much more.
It's been gone for a few games.
Punish.
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah.
Her damage output is so much lower than Siegfried's. And range is also much lower. Oh, the wall! Inconsistent, dude. That's what I don't like. You know, if they didn't have to worry about balancing out a meter and all these supers and EX moves and system functions and shit, they would be able to focus on things like hitboxes and wall splats, collision with the wall, ring outs, you know, and the stuff that really makes a game feel tight. You know, when you play a game, when you drive a car, you know, I rented a base model Chevy Suburban, and I was driving in this thing, and it felt like it was falling apart. Rattles. Everything was squeaking and loose. And then you get the top end model, all the bells and whistles. That shit is fucking tight. You can't hear anything. Airtight. You want that in your game too. You don't want that shit to feel like just real loose. Parts are not tightly fitted by the factory, you know. The stickers are not on perfectly, you know, it's a fucking knockoff. You know what I mean? Quality control. I think hitboxes in a game that's weapon combat based is very important. I think that's very important. More than in Tekken. In Tekken, I think there are some cases where it doesn't happen the way it looks like it should, but I think it's acceptable because of the way the rule system works and the fact that they're limbs. There's no trail on your fist when you punch that shows where the weapon was and where it passed through. In this game, it's so deliberately clear. There's a character here, the weapon passes through the character all the way through. So when it doesn't show any kind of collision and it passes directly through the character, it's no bueno. They really should have focused on that. That's important in a weapon-based combat game.
Thank you.
And if it means not having so many complex characters and supers, then so be it. But that's just my opinion. And honestly, I'm not qualified. What do I know? Honestly, I truly am not qualified. I've thought over the years many times about developing a game, just thinking about developing a game. Immediately I squashed the idea. Fuck that, I'm out of here. Just like this Siegfried guy. Hell no.
Okay, he's gonna party time too.
A lot of damage coming out.
Nice.
Wow, that was huge.
High crush and uh-oh. That's gonna kill. Nice. Sick combo. Yeah, I would never want to make a game because I myself would be... It would be so hard to be motivated. Yeah, it would not be fun. It's too hard to do. Yeah, I'm not qualified. Excuse me. Or even help make a game. I don't even mean make a game myself. I mean help. Like, you know... I've turned down a job or two in my day. Damn, stuff the super. Kayane! There you go, come on. Uh-oh, he got it, no, clash. Oh, Kayane. Last chance. Last chance for romance. The mix-up! Oh, man. Oh! True last chance. True last chance? Oh, he was in the air!
Oh my god.
GG's. GG's.
Alright, that was worth the wait. I'm gonna give it up.
GG's.
I'm gonna give it up.
Damn.
Not off.
Oh my
GG's.
god.
Impressive.
Can we talk about his spacing?
That was crazy.
That guy looks familiar. Who is that guy? Anyone know?
Oh man.
Wonder if I ever met him.
Right into his hands.
That was impressive. He played pretty damn well. Heaton been playing against the best Koreans. Oh, all right.
Heaton taking out France and Kayane, knocking her into the losers bracket. Man, oh man.
It was just the way he played was so methodical. It was kind of crazy. Like at first it looked like his entire game plan was just to piss her off. But like no, it was like incremental little things, like the proper spacing in each stance as he turned backwards and backwards.
He had great presence of mind to know when to attack at certain times. Obviously, he was doing a lot of stance transitions to be able to create space. But as soon as Kayane thought she had an opening, all of a sudden she didn't.
Yeah.
You saw she burned her critical edge.
Don't move.
It happened twice, and it's just unfortunate. Like he had a beat on the rhythm, and he was able to.
What is this lag?
And well, great performance, of course.
Yeah, incredible.
I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what complaining is gonna get you.
We are going to be seeing her later in the losers bracket, and because of her strength, I no doubt.
I tell you what, I'll show you.
But Heaton, I want to see more of him soon.
I'm sure we will. You know, we're continuing on with the winners bracket action. So, actually, I believe we are going to take a short break.
You'll kiss him?
More SoulCalibur 6 action.
No.
Just a bit.
But you're getting warmer. Core values? The hell is this? Man, this makes me really miss Japan. You know, if it was next door, I'd go there all the time. It's a pretty amazing place. I highly recommend it. Very fun to just explore. What does your beard smell like? Probably conditioner. It really retains the smell of conditioner. I think that's probably one of the main reasons people often tell me I smell good. Because my beard really retains the shampoo and conditioner smell. Oh, also maybe A1 steak sauce. Just kidding. I don't spill a single drop. The hell? Ugh. Is that kid naked?
Thank you.
Japan's weird. Core values. Thanks again for gifting 5 subs, Craig Murdoink. And thanks Wiggles and Rat with a Gat. Thanks very much. Guys, you know, it's pretty late and I'm pretty tired. And, you know, we could keep, let's be realistic about this, okay? I know we haven't had sex yet, right? But dinner was delicious and I really like you, okay? Maybe next time I'll let you have sex with me then. Alright? But look, don't call me, okay? Don't call me. Alright, fine. We can have sex. I don't want to disappoint. You're cool. I like you. Alright? But it's your breath. I'm sorry. I need to do a Troy McClure on you. Spray Banaka in your mouth before I kiss you. That was a classic. Hilarious, dude. That was hilarious. Spray that shit in her mouth. Yeah, it's a classic. Too good. Ugh. Ancient. Well, anyway. You know, Resident Evil's DLC comes out tomorrow, dude. The sooner I go to sleep, the sooner I wake up. I get to play the DLC tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, Tekken's gonna be on. And hopefully I'll be on again and we'll have our second date. And I promise tomorrow your chances of getting laid with me are gonna be way, way higher. The DLC is out now. Yeah, alright. Well, what does that have to do with me? When I'm finna go to bed. I'm playing it right now. Hey, you don't seem too bright. In fact, that's an understatement. Gosh, dudes, you guys are obviously ESL. Look at this green name right here. This is his contribution. Anal on second dates only. Look at this shit. Valentine's Day. And you're wondering why I'm not putting out. Come on, guys. Core values, guys. Please, show me that you're a gentleman. For Christ's sake. Alright, alright. Listen here, chat room. It's too late for me to enjoy this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
damn, it's spooky.
This is SoulCalibur 6. My name is Markman. I'm here with Spooky.
What is up, guys? What's going on, everybody?
Damn, it's spooky.
Action, so I believe we're still underway with pools. If that's
anyway, alright. Chat room. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try out the Resident Evil DLC. And hopefully tomorrow night I'll have some gas left in the tank for Tekken. It's gonna be an action-packed weekend. But, you know, like I said earlier, this is the first Valentine's Day where I haven't had a Valentine in years. So, it was pretty nice hanging out with you guys. Not a bad substitute. Sure, your tits are a little weird, but that's cool. I like weird tits. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Patch 1.11, so you know the last big tournament that I can recall is Frosty Faustings. That was still patch 110. It was kind of the send off to that patch.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thanks for liking my stream. I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of EVO Japan. I'll host them. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.
This guy is done. There's no chance. This is a character with no hope. You still see characters. I mean.